ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. 0.9 APR for 36 months with approved credit. See dealer for details. Offer ends September 30th.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On October 3rd at Carolina Crossroads, Southern rock legends Leonard Skinner will be performing. Tickets are on sale now at carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Eisen Show. As you all know, I care deeply about pediatric cancer research and awareness, and that's why I'm proud to tell you about Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 27 years, every Hyundai sold has helped fund life-saving pediatric cancer research. Together with over 850 dealers nationwide, they've raised more than $277 million, supporting over 25,000 kids in their fight against cancer. At Hyundai, hope isn't optional. It comes standard. Visit HyundaiUSA.com and search Hyundai Hope on Wheels to learn more. So we wrap up this program. You know how certain great sports towns all have a favorite team that everybody's rooting for and pulling for? You love that dirty water in Boston for your Red Sox,
Absolutely.
right? You know what I mean? And there are so many other cities whose town it is. And those teams start winning and the town goes crazy for them. We see it all the time. For instance, in the Mets town of New York City, the New York Metropolitans had the best record in baseball on June the 12th. And finished up in a Mets town with a record of 38-55. And all they needed was one win against the Marlins. And they get shut out. Now the Reds are going to the playoffs. The Reds are coming here to the great city of Los Angeles. You know, with all due respect to the Angels, a Dodgers town.
Yeah, I mean,
right? I mean, you would know that, Mike, as a Dodger fan for 5 minutes. You even get it.
Yep, I get it.
And so the Mets are out instead of being here in Los Angeles, where so many Mets fans could have seen them play. But not the case. The owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, taken to X to apologize. Apologize to the fans. You did your part by showing up and supporting the team. We didn't do our part.
Facts.
We will do a postmortem and figure out the obvious and less obvious reasons why the team didn't perform up to your and my expectations. We're all feeling raw today. The result was unacceptable. Your emotions tell me how much you care and continues to motivate the organization to do better. Thank you to the best fans in sports. You might say that this Mets finish was tough to stomach. Oh, there's the stomach. Right there. Belonging to the man who showed up in his Mets uniform and called it a Mets town after helping the Yankees get to the World Series and then took the Mets money and called it a Mets town, and the Mets with the second largest payroll in sports don't even make the playoffs. Man, that's a shame.
It's insane coming from a Yankee fan who had the largest payroll
Actually,
for years.
if you made the playoffs, it would have been the second largest payroll in baseball against the most. And they're giving Ohtani the mother of all 401ks.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Ks, I wish Lindor had struck out instead of grounding into a double play to end the season, because who was on deck but Juan Soto? That would have been the ultimate chef's kiss, to have him be the one to end the season. Instead, here's Juan Soto after the Mets. Wait a minute, they did something to the bed. I'll look it up. Just roll it in the meantime.
Anyway.
Where did this go wrong in your mind?
What do you mean?
Why did this not translate? Why did the talent not translate to wins?
Baseball, man. Baseball. I don't think even if you have a great team in paper, nobody's going to bring it to you. You got to go out there and get it. So I think it's part of it, and we just fell off short.
Well, what do you think has to change next year?
I mean, we have everything we need. I say we just got to win games. I think that's the only thing we got to change. Win games.
What do you mean, he said, when asked why it didn't work out. He's going to the playoffs instead of Juan Soto. The team he left.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I think we actually have an AI rendering. Somebody sent this to me. This is fantastic. You've got the old AI rendering. There's a judge behind the door and Juan forlornly looking through it.
Forlornly.
Juan Soto had a tremendous
It wasn't his
season.
fault. He was amazing this year.
So maybe that's why he doesn't understand what went wrong.
Yeah, I was
he did his part.
Or they weren't talking his native tongue, which is money. That's the language that
stop
talks.
That, man.
Why do I have to stop it?
You really got to stop that.
Why do I have to stop it?
Because then other things will get brought up. Everybody takes the money, man. That's what we do here in this society. Everybody takes the money.
He can go yachting in October.
You know what I mean? You would take the money. Brockman would take the money. Del Tufo would take the money.
Okay.
I would take. Everyone would take the money.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Who wants to be a Yankee in a Mets town anyway?
We knew that this team, Chris, and didn't I say this all year? I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts because I know it won't.
Oh, tough to stomach.
All right, that's fine. Go Red Sox. I can't believe you're going to make me root for Boston.
Mets town, it happens.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app and link your ESPN Bet and ESPN accounts to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy, and that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Eastern North Carolina. It's your guy, Roger Harris. I train to be the best on the field, but even more, it's about being my best for them. I know my joints won't heal on their own. Arthritis is coming, unless I stop it. Prevention beats pain. QC Kinetics use your body's own power to heal, rebuild, and restore. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait until pain sidelines you from the game of life. QC Kinetics, regenerative medicine, real results. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 252-645-6458.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
At Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, our goal is to turn everyone we talk to into a customer for life. It's a fundamental difference between us and other agencies. We aren't trying to just sell you something. We're asking questions to understand your situation so we can find a solution that fits your budget and your needs. It's a partnership aimed at protecting the things that matter most to you, like your family, your health, your assets, and your time. Our customers don't see us as salesmen. They see us as partners in problem solving. See the difference for yourself. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash.
Buy, sell, trade.
Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on, the North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You already know, my guy.
Clip, and he's like the wide world of sports. Of course, Chandler, he's like like y'all say, he's the Rain Man of ECU sports trivia. And Shirley, I can tell she's the glue that holds y'all all together.
I just like football, man.
You know, a dog. You know, son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses and all I got was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hood.
Tarps off.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington, 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. We're on the Pirate Radio app, which is available for Apple and Android folks like myself. You can download that, get it right now, have it ready to go every time we're on the air, or if you miss something, make sure you have the Pirate Radio app. We're also on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, where the Chili Water Chat gang already hanging out loud and proud on a Monday. We'll talk to you throughout this 3 hours on Pirate Radio TV. All right, we got Shirley Rhodes here. We got Maxon in the house, 6-0. We got Jared Watkins joining us, head of the table. What's up, J-Bone?
Hey-o.
We got left side.
Strong side.
And we have three great guests to get to as well. Mack McCarthy going to join us to recap the awesome college football weekend that was. Not just Saturday, but Thursday and Friday as well. Just a great weekend of college football. We'll talk about that. Alex Harper has not confirmed he would be on the show today, but I'm going to promote him as he is. And if he's not, that's on him, and we're going to have a serious discussion. But he will join us at 4 o'clock. And Aundrae Allison, former Pirate, will join us to talk about the win over Army, the bye week, and his thoughts on international NFL games, which I do not like. And if I'm a Vikings fan, I'm upset. A, because Carson Wentz is playing quarterback for us. B, because we have back-to-back games not in North America. We will get to that as well, Aundrae, in hour number 3. I want to do a weekend recap with the folks, and then we'll throw it to Mack McCarthy. First Saturday off in a while.
Woohoo, man.
What am I going to do to enjoy it? What am I going to do this weekend? Do a little getaway? Do a little family time? I caught up on sleep.
Yeah.
Did a lot of sleeping. Friday night, Sunday, last night, woke up like 8:30 this morning feeling great, feeling ready to attack the day, win the day. It's amazing what a little sleep can do.
Yeah.
I did not sleep on Saturday. I just won a lot of bets on Saturday.
Another great day.
Oh, Saturday was a great day.
Nice. Congratulations. Last Sunday was fun. Great day betting. And then it sounds like your Saturday was great, too.
Saturday was awesome because Maxon is 6-0. And, I mean, the kid is unbelievable. I texted with Nate Dew. I was like, man, this intern Jackson guy, for as annoying as he is, we got to keep him around because he keeps winning MAC games for us. And he ain't going nowhere. Let me do a quick Google search. How much does it cost to build a statue? Factoring the cost ranging from hundreds of thousands of dollars. So Chandler, let me ask you, are you ready to go with the Jackson statue that now you have to build? Because he went 2-0.
Sure. Why not?
All right.
Put it on layaway.
Do you have a timetable?
He proved me wrong.
On when that could be done? Because these projects take a while. Could take years.
Yeah.
Probably.
Man.
When are we breaking ground? Let me ask that.
Breaking ground? Let's break ground like right after the Christmas break.
Of what year?
This year.
Okay, I was really trying to help you out there.
The ground you might need to wait for the ground to thaw.
A groundbreaking for the Jackson Maxon statue will take place after the Christmas break?
Yeah.
After December 2025. All right.
And December is really good. Just like BYU.
It's big and fast.
Oh, that is true. For those not following, Maxon had 2 more correct picks. He had Ohio minus the points against Bowling Green, check. And then Buffalo, the Buffalo Soldiers came through with a late touchdown, did not win, but only lost by 3, running Maxon's record to 6-0 on the year. The question is now, Jackson, do you just want to go out 6-0? You could say I was 6-0 perfect in the MAC, or will you be making more picks and another pick this week?
You know what? I'm going to follow the Pirates schedule a little bit. I'm going to take a bye week this week, but I'm going to come back next week, and I'm going to have another one.
That's fine.
I like that idea.
I mean, you're 6-0, dude.
I'm going to take a bye week.
I'm not going to pressure you into making another pick. This is on you at this point. You're the best. You're the greatest, and I appreciate you.
I appreciate that.
And that's what you want, though. You want that bye week in the middle of the season. So this is a great time to take that bye week.
All right. Jared, what'd you do this weekend?
Oh, man. It was a great weekend. Friday night, went and saw the new PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson flick with Leonardo DiCaprio, one battle after another.
You went with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, I went with him to see. It was
That's
the premiere.
pretty cool.
I was on the red carpet. It was great. It was a masterpiece, and I want to go see it again. I probably will go see it again tomorrow night. Just a wonderful film, and that was fun. Watched True Romance when I got back to my apartment Friday night alongside of Florida State and Virginia. That was a great game. Then Saturday went home, went to the Lick. Nice little pool lounge.
Sounds like a fun weekend.
Yeah. Yesterday I watched the Raiders play. That kind of sucked. But a lot of highlights from the game yesterday. Max Crosby with, just an all-time game, all-time defensive performance, first career interception. Ashton Genty finally broke out. It's just a shame he doesn't have that it factor that Ryan Clark looks for. But Geno Smith is terrible, and I think it is time for the Kenneth Pickett era to start in Las Vegas.
Oh, Ken P. Terry says, Clip, how was your dog of the day? Dog of the day lost Terry, running me to 7-2 on the year, so I am ahead so many units that loss kind of gets lost,
Lost
it doesn't even matter, yeah. Unlike you, who lost multiple units the previous week when you bet against me. So my dog of the days are doing great. Thank you for asking. You suck.
So I want to get back to what you said you did yesterday.
Yeah.
You slept all day.
Not all day. I had the Washington game on as I slept, so I kind of heard it as it was going on.
But now you know, how I felt last Monday. You just sleep all day Sunday. Kind of just don't even pay attention to your team. You feel great.
But I did care about the loss, and I cared deeply because that was kind of one that we needed because we have a very tough schedule, we being the Commanders. Man, I will say, losing Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin and them not playing took a lot of luster out of me.
Yeah.
I am nothing like you.
Okay, yeah.
I care about my team.
Well,
especially when they play somebody who else is on the show.
This is... I kind of hope the Raiders just stay at the bottom because your hopes got so high after last year that now it's it kind of hurts a little more.
Yeah.
I don't hurt at all. This team stinks. They've stunk my whole life, and they will probably continue to stink for the rest of eternity. And I'm kind of okay with that now. I've kind of made my bed, and now it's time to lie in it.
And I understand where you're coming from, Clip, because both Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels are the face of your franchise, and your franchise doesn't have a face right now.
Yeah.
They're faceless.
Yeah.
Can't see it on their face.
You can't see it on their face because their face is gone.
And Chandler, hey, can we get Xavier Legette asking Chandler how he's doing real quick?
What's up, Chandler? How you?
Not good X.
Dude.
Not good X.
So I picked the Patriots to win. I was astonished by the line that they would be favored by that much. How the hell do you lose to that team by 40 points?
And do so when you get the ball first, and it was a flawless drive.
Flawless.
Ends it with a Tommy Tremble touchdown. And you said it on Friday when we were making our picks, hey, if Carolina loses this game, it's okay because you still have, a pretty winnable schedule for the next 3 or 4 games with the Jets, the Dolphins coming up next week, the Cowboys.
Yeah, got some home games.
Got some home games. So, but going into that game, I was like, man, if we lose today, that's fine. But I don't want to lose by 30-some, 40 points.
Yeah, that's not fine.
That's not okay. And what an absolute just 180 from last week where you beat the Falcons 30-0. And, man, you have just a little slim chance of hope. And you go out and you do what you did yesterday. But I'll tell you what, I've got 2 words for you. Special teams. Special teams played a huge part in that game yesterday. The Carolina Panthers had more total yards than the Patriots, and they lost by that much.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
That's one on the UB stat sheet I did not see coming.
An 80-yard plus touchdown, punt return for a touchdown. You had one that went about 60 yards that set them up inside their red zone or inside the Panthers' red zone. Missed extra points, missed field goal right before the half. So, special teams is something you have to look at.
All around the NFL, special teams are back for better or for worse.
Blocked field goals for touchdowns.
Everything's happening.
A 2-point return in the Sunday night game last night. That was interesting.
Did not watch a second of that game.
Fun game. I knew the Panther game was over well before the game even started when Mark Wahlberg said the Patriots are going to win by at least 17 points today. And Marky Mark has experience with this. They beat them blind. The Patriots beat the Panthers blind. Dude.
Google that up.
That's a hate crime, what the Patriots did to the Panthers yesterday. And you can see Mark Wahlberg talking about that game if you Google Mark Wahlberg hate crime. They laid the smack down on them. And shout out Drake May. That's gotta be a good feeling for Drake May. North Carolina kid, you get a rushing touchdown, being able to do that.
He was a Panther fan growing up. There's pictures out there of him at games.
Yeah. I thought it was just a nod to Cam. Playing the Panther. That's pretty cool, though.
I think that was a nod. I took that as a nod, like a homage to Cam. So
Tua saw that and he said, "Did he just come up with that?" That's crazy.
Anybody can do this.
But just disappointing. It's on to Miami next week, and let's win at least maybe 2 of the next 3 games.
Lane says it's Broncos hate week. Flag will fly. There's a lot of Lois sitting at the table. Learn how to type.
Lois?
Yeah. Loess. The hell's that?
I don't know, but I'm with Lane. It is Broncos hate week. Every week is Broncos hate week. The Broncos stink, and they're going to lose by 40 tonight.
Moron. We'll run through the Chili Water chat, gang. Take a break. Craig says, "Happy Monday, PRL crew. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Have a great show today." Thank you, Craig.
Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Steve says, "Hey, yo."
Hey, yo.
Jamie says, "Hey, now."
Hey, now.
Hey, yo. Weird NFL day. We're all losers. I'm not going to kick the...
Tie?
There are some tires. I am not going to beat a live horse that is the Colts. They should have won that game.
I will say this. Even in a loss, Colts are legit.
I guess
they are legit.
But, Jamie, just for you, I'm going to still pick against them every week.
You can pick them this week.
Who they got?
They got the Raiders.
Well, looks like I'm taking the Raiders.
Good bounce back for the Colts here.
Brock Heath says, "I hope everyone's having a stupendous Monday. I'm ready for some PRL. Thank you, Brock."
Stupendous.
We read Lane's comment. He can't type because he's a Philly fan that eats crayons. Mitch says, "Hey, how is everyone?" I'm all right.
I'm good.
Could be feel better. Great.
All right. He says, "Is it the cameras or the lights at the stadium that make our games seem darker than other night games on ESPN, or am I imagining it?" I don't know. I have to do a little compare contrast.
I love a good midday game at Dowdy Ficklin, especially when we wear the purple helmets, purple jerseys, yellow pants.
I'm ready for some day games at Dowdy Ficklin.
Please. Mike P said, "If Jackson goes 8-0, you should get shirts with his pick airbrushed on it from the upcoming county fair." Okay, there's an idea.
I'm good.
Kenny says, "Nice conference win for the Pirates. Caden Hauser deep ball looked good early in that game. Then we stopped throwing deep with the lead." All right. Is he watching the 5th quarter?
He's on Friday's show.
Fantastic fake field goal for a touchdown. I agree, Kitty. We kind of went over that, but yeah. Kaz, I expected someone to get fired, but I guess not. Sam Pittman got fired. It is time for Pretty Boy to go.
Oh yeah, Canales.
I know it's only week 4, week 5, but like
it's time for a lot of people to go.
Who needs to go?
Matt Eberflus needs to go. I mean, the Dallas offense looks spectacular through 4 games. Their defense can't do a damn thing. Brendan Carroll needs to go. The offensive line coach for the Raiders, also Pete Carroll's son. That's not going to happen because his daddy's the boss man.
Daddy.
But he needs to go. Chip Kelly probably needs to go.
He needs to go to Weight Watchers.
Yeah. Fat some gun.
He's fat.
By the way, congratulations to Ben Johnson. He has 1 road victory on Sundays. That is 1 more than Matt Eberflus had. Now, there is an issue, and talking about these international games, they did technically go on the road, but they were the home team, so it still doesn't count.
Ben Johnson sucks, and he is not a nice guy. If you saw the halftime interview with the CBS sports reporter.
The comment by the
what do we got? What happened?
She said,
it sounds like you need to change some things up. And he was like,
damn,
don't worry about it.
Quit asking.
Yeah, I didn't like the response. She's doing her job. She doesn't want to interview a coach that's losing going into half.
Scott saw Chon representing at Sub Dogs Thursday during the TV broadcast.
Yeah.
We all saw it. How could you miss him? Jerry says, we are Chili Water Chat Gang. We always win big, unlike Penn State. Damn.
Yeah, Penn State sucks.
Got him. Kenny says, why do we have ties in the NFL? Why do we have ties? Why do we have international games? I don't know. But when I'm an NFL commissioner, things are going to change.
I like the tie.
Good.
Kind of screws things up a little bit. A little chaos.
Good for you. You got it?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Wait, he said that to... Oh, that's not Tracy Wolfson. But he shouldn't say it to anybody.
Right here.
I don't even know what he said.
What he said.
So she said you need to change what you're...
She said you need to change what you're doing.
Do you need... She asked a question.
Oh, it was a leading question. Okay. And then he said, you think so?
Oh, is that right? You think so?
I like that. I don't see he didn't do anything wrong.
He's stupid.
Yeah.
It was more of like the death stare he gave her.
There's no
And then just walked away like looking at her like this.
Mean mugging. I kind of like that. Nah. Jamie said Clip was about to go off if that was Tracy Wolfson. I was. Don't mess with her. We need to take a break because the Mack interview is long, and we recapped college football. We made some picks. Not a great slate coming up this week. Kind of a bummer. Talked Heisman odds. Pirates and Hokies winners. We start with that when we return with Coach Mack, college football talk after this timeout.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the Lifetime Powertrain
warranty. For Cadillac, we got the XT5, plenty in stock, $5,000 off. For Mazda, we have the Mazda 3, 2.9%, the CX-70, $440 a month lease special, the CX-50, $339 a month with only $29.95 down. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons. Available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
This is Keaton Mitchell, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Drive a little and save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus they offer service to all makes and models in a state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and online at WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you. Let's get to the Mack interview. More on Dave Canales, as Alex pointed out in the Chili Water chat game coming up. We're going to try to think of, y'all can help us out, some nice, kind of soft-spoken, because Chandler called Dave Canales soft after his first preseason game. Might have been onto something. But the nice, soft coach who won big in any sport. What we're saying is you might have to be a bit of a hardo.
Do they have to have hoisted the Lombardi?
No, I mean, no, but was a consistent winner.
Okay.
So think of some names. We'll do that later in the show. But right now, we will get to our conversation with Coach Mack McCarthy.
All right, Monday with Mack here on Pirate Radio Live as we talk college football. Coach Mack, how you doing, sir?
I am good. Interesting weekend and a lot of good football games, and like you so correctly pointed out, a big win for the Pirates on national TV, and a very surprising win for the Hokies, who don't have any players left. I could have told you their starting lineup on both sides of the football to start the season. And out of the 22 starters on Saturday night, I recognized 4 names. So it was pretty amazing.
So I texted you Saturday, Hokies, and you said something to the effect of thanks to the guys that didn't quit or whatever. So when did all the roster changes happen? Like, has it happened since week 1 or whatever?
Oh, no. After Coach Pry was fired, relieved of his duties, mutually departed, whatever you want to call it, a couple players entered the portal. You had 30 days after a coach gets relieved of his duties, quits, fired, whatever, to enter the portal. And 2 or 3 did that. But a whole bunch of them, because they hadn't played enough games to count as a season against a red shirt, a whole bunch of them decided on their own to redshirt. But I think what they had tried to do, and it's going to be an interesting court case going forward, not just for Virginia Tech, but for all of college football, is they decided because they were going to redshirt, they should still be getting paid both revenue share and whatever NIL deal. And of course, that would depend on how that contract was written. The The revenue share, though, is a little bit different deal. So they're kind of two separate pools of money that these young men, or they've hired an attorney and they're going to sue over. But it put and then there were some guys that were hurt legitimately and in thinking about redshirting anyway. So that ended up being in the neighborhood of 20 guys, and quite a few of them were starters or at least in the two deep rotation. So I was concerned they really might not have enough to continue to play, but they found enough to continue to play and want to play, and played well enough to beat an NC State team, which, you know, I don't know what that victory's worth, but it sure was a little bit of a relief for Virginia Tech fans to get a win, and then in conjunction with Virginia's big win on Friday night, that you know, it's always good to kind of keep pace a little bit. Although that was awful impressive with the field storm and that kind of thing. I can still see the Florida State receiver, after not getting the ball, get swarmed by the Virginia students rushing onto the field on Friday night. Of course, you know, that happens once a century or so in Charlottesville. So I think we can forgive him for that.
In 13 years of Dave Doran, this has to be towards the top, right, of just bad losses.
I mean, he has won a year, but yeah, this is pretty bad.
That was pitiful
for all the reasons Matt stated. That's brutal.
Yeah, as you all know, I'm not a big betting guy, but I do pay attention to it. But I would have absolutely lost my house, on the money line on that one.
I think a lot of people are in debt right now.
Well, I gained a few houses on Saturday thanks to some good plays and thanks to James Franklin losing another one, which an amazing rally and choke job, whatever you want to call it, in the fourth quarter by Oregon.
What do you do? I mean, this is a good. I'm glad you brought that up. He's 4-21 against top 10 teams. Okay, so I mean that's not a narrative. That's what it is. That's a record, and he owned it after the game. But what do you do if you're Penn State? I mean, you're sitting there as perennially the third best program in the league. You recruit at a very high level. It's a top 10 program, but you can't win that big game. If you're the administration, booster, whatever, what do you do with James Franklin? I mean, he's not bad enough you fire him, is he?
I think at this point, though, you've seen enough. And if you think you can, and with all those things you said, you should be able to go out and get the top candidate or two. I think you make a move at this point.
I mean, unless you can get Dan Lanning himself or like a Nick Saban, or I don't really see why you would fire him. I mean, you won a playoff game last year. Granted, it was Boise State, but
I guess, are people still going to pack it out, Mac? If that's the case, maybe you do stick with it.
They continue to sell out every game.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a tough call.
This was the one. Like all the talk last week was James Franklin's due. Like this Penn State team feels different. This feels like a championship team.
Well, they're still going to be in the playoff.
Yeah, they're going to be in the playoff, but it just feels like the same old stuff.
Yeah.
You think of all the stuff you referenced it, Jared. They had rest. They had a complete team coming back. They've got one of the most experienced quarterbacks coming back. They're at home. It's the whiteout. Oregon's traveling across the country. They have a first-year starter head a quarterback, lost a ton off last year's team. The travel itself for Oregon, everything was in their favor, and they still couldn't get it done. But they're still. When you start talking about top 10 programs in the country, they're one of the top 10 programs in the country.
Absolutely. It's just, this is why college football is kind of depressing, because you could be so great. You could be a top 10 program perennially and still just come up short always.
Max says lifetime contract for James Franklin. Penn State fans fired up to hear it. What do you do with Kirby? You keep him around, but just have somebody else coach against Alabama. I forgot going into this game that he can't beat Alabama.
What is it, 1-7 now?
That's
1-7.
crazy. Yeah,
and they do the James Franklin thing all the time, and they were firing DeBoer as late as last week.
Well, Mack's fired up.
He's 15-3 against ranked teams in his whole career. He's 7-1 against top 10 teams in his career, and he's 2-0 against Georgia. And they're ready to pay the lady that was going to win the Powerball. She was paying that stuff off.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and shout out to me too. I know quarterbacks. Ty Simpson.
Man.
I told you, Jarrett. Week 1, quarter 1 against Florida State, that he was the real deal.
I saw something to where it lines up that Old Dominion is the best team in the country because Alabama beat Georgia, Florida State beat Alabama, Virginia
well, Mack already just said, I mean, the Commonwealth is where college football is all about right now. But Mack, as an Alabama believer, you had to feel pretty good watching that one the other night.
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky, but I've been on their bandwagon from the beginning, even after the loss to Florida State. I still claimed them, and turns out that I could be right, but they've got a lot of games left.
Another reason I won a house Saturday was Notre Dame, and that one was over in the first quarter, I guess. But they steamroll Arkansas. Sam Pittman fired. So what is Arkansas? What is that job in 2025, Coach Mack? What are they looking
do
at?
they just give it to Petrino again?
Ugh.
And tell him to stay off the motorcycles? Or what are they going to do? And
So I read a headline. Did you see where he fired some more coaches?
yes,
Like,
he fired
the
the defensive staff, and he's bringing his own people in.
He's
That's a pretty
back.
good indicator.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or it feels like, I don't know, this last maybe year or two, programs are giving up on coaches a lot earlier in the season?
Well,
in the season. I thought you were going to say like in their tenure. But,
no.
They're
but yeah,
forced
we've
to
seen some
because of the
firings this
calendar.
year.
The recruiting calendar and the portal, you're forced to make a decision, but there's some unintended consequences like the Virginia Tech thing where you could be stuck without a team too. But yeah, people are making decisions earlier, and I think they're forced to because of the calendar.
I want to look at some Heisman odds, Mac, and right now this is FanDuel. Dante Moore at Oregon after the big win the other night, plus 650, followed by Jeremiah Smith, Ty Simpson, Carson Beck, Chambliss from Ole Miss, Mendoza from Indiana, and then, of course, you got your Ohio State quarterback, Joey Aguilar, plus 1,700.
All right.
If you want to go that route.
Is there a better story? You mentioned it just in the passing, but is there a better story in college football than Trinidad Chambliss from Ferris State University?
Huge win for them, and he is playing well. Pavia, if you think they can go in and beat Alabama, now's the time to bet on him plus 1,700.
He might be too old to win the Heisman, though. He might be aged out.
Like, you must be this tall to ride this ride.
You've got to be at college age, and I don't think he is.
All right, fair enough. If you're placing a bet on somebody today, do you go? You want to go Ty Simpson, Mac, at plus 950?
Ooh. I kind of believe in them, and if they're in the championship hunt at the end, he could be it. But I wouldn't. I was thinking Mendoza from Indiana. They still got a shot to finish up, and I wouldn't count out Mateer from Oklahoma if he comes back. And what if he comes limping on the field and beats Texas? But their schedule is still really hard. Yeah, I might go with the guy you said couldn't play.
Mateer plus 4,000. I said he could play. I said Ty Simpson was great, and then the next 3 quarters he got beat up by Florida State, and I look like an idiot. I said he could play. He's proving me right.
What was Dante Moore?
650.
Yeah,
missed the boat on him.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet anything anyway.
You must have to do it before a big game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they win, although this thing could flip flop throughout the year, kind of like.
Oh, it will.
The teams
it
are.
Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else with Week 5? Just an awesome day to have off of work and watch football.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed my Saturday more than my Sunday. I did a lot of sleeping on Sunday, so I'm still Sunday over Saturday, but, man, I loved this past Saturday.
Saturday was the best. I was hanging out in my buddy's garage. We were playing darts. We had 4 big TVs set up, watching all the games. I was in white trash heaven.
Yeah. It's a great place to be, Jared. All right. Week 6 picks. So this is not a great week. So
No.
I added one spread up here. For the year, we all went 3-2 last week. Kind of in an interesting way. Mac was on 4 islands, I think, and he won 2 of them and lost 2 of them. But he's 14-11 overall. I'm 14-11. Jared is 11-14. Let's go Texas at Florida. I'm going to. Texas hadn't looked right.
They haven't beat a Power 4 opponent.
And I'm going to say that continues.
Dang.
I'm taking Florida to beat Texas. I'm tired of Texas. I wish I could go back on my Arch Manning stuff. I'm tired of Texas.
He's a proven star. He's great.
He's great. Florida needs a big win. Give me Napier saving his job. God. For the 8th time. Mac.
I can see that happening. It really scares me that I can see that happening, but I'm going to stay with the Sark.
All right, Sark in the swamp. Jarrett, do you have puns today?
Yeah, I don't think. I think this might be my worst week of puns. I just couldn't come up with much, but DJ's track lags and the same song plays as Texas stomps a mud hole into swamp ass.
Meaning you have Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to take Florida. I'm with you. I think this is a very big upset alert, but I can't bet on DJ Lagway and Billy Napier.
You got a pen on you?
Yeah.
Let me get that pen. Game 2. Vandy at Bama, Coach Mack. I know you're riding with the Tide.
I am, and I even think they're going to cover, but that's me being, stuck in my ways thinking Vanderbilt's still going to be Vanderbilt. There's no reason to think that Pavia won't keep this game close, to be honest. But I've been on that Alabama bandwagon through thick and thin. I'm staying with them.
And how often do you get Bama a revenge game against Vanderbilt? Like they should be fired up for this one. So yeah,
Vanderbilt has scored 50 points in back-to-back games for the first time since 1905.
Wow, good stat.
How do you know you could do that back then?
I didn't either.
I'm going with Bama here. Kalen DeBoer kicks down the Commodore to cement Alabama as true championship contenders.
All right, there is Jarrett's pick. Miami at Florida State. This one lost some luster after what happened. I talked to David Glenn Thursday before the ECU game and said, I remember being at my grandparents' house when Virginia beat Florida State, first ACC loss for Florida State back in the mid-'90s. And I said, it won't be that kind of atmosphere Friday night, but and I was wrong. It was that kind of atmosphere. That was the best field storming I've seen in a long time.
I had a thought that I never thought I would have, and that is Jay Billis might have a point. This stuff is a little too dangerous.
Oh, that was dangerous. That was a dangerous field storming. Does Florida State bounce back? I'm going to say, I guess it's time to believe in Miami. I'm going to choose to believe in Miami, Coach Mack.
Yeah, that's dangerous because we've done this for several years in a row, but I do think this is the year we can do it, and I think Carson Beck is the difference.
I think Tommy Castellanos will give the Miami defense a Tallahassee, but the Hurricanes will storm past the Seminoles.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you they weren't going to be good this week. It's a tough
shot. Correct.
Well, you've set an impossible standard, Jared.
Yeah.
Tallahassee. Come on, man. Duke at Cal. I don't care. It's on the list. So Jeff Nadeau, before Cal got crushed by San Diego State, said Cal was a playoff contender.
Yeah.
Wacky stuff happening in the ACC, Clemson down, somebody's got to win it. I think Cal has won since then, and this is a close line. Is it Duke or Cal favored?
I know it's 2.5.
Right. I can't remember which way it is. That is a long trip.
Duke minus 2.5.
I was impressed by what Duke did to Syracuse, even though Cuse didn't have their quarterback. Let's say the Dukies are good and go out and get it done. Give me Duke on the road.
I'm going to go along with you. Interesting story. The Cal quarterback is a freshman, 5-star guy, committed to Oregon, signed with Oregon. enrolled at Oregon last December, was there for Oregon's prep for the playoffs, decided he watched Dante Moore and said, I can't beat this guy out. And he transferred for the spring semester to Cal.
College football 2025.
Exactly.
Video
Craziness.
games and apartments, man. The Golden Bears light it up for another massive fire in California. Blue Devils fall on the road.
All right. Coach Mack, you're going Duke?
I am.
All right, Dukies. And our first spread of the year, Oklahoma minus 45.5 at home against Kent State. Coach Mack, what side are you on?
Easy. Lay those points. That might be the most points I've ever laid, but let's do it.
All right. Does Kent State score in this game?
No.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, I was thinking a field goal.
So we'll go like 55-3 or something. All right, I'll take Oklahoma. Mac seems convinced.
Yeah, is Kent State even a program anymore?
Worst Division I team in America.
Golden Flashes, Flash Gordon, Flashlight. Who cares? Sooners minus 45.5.
Good.
All
You
right.
finished strong.
Upset of the week. I'm going to go Wyoming to beat UNLV. Why? Wyoming. I don't know.
Hey, there you go.
Because I should have been a Cowboy, like Toby Keith said.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, UNLV has had some scares this year. They go on the road. Sleepy game in Wyoming. I'll take the Cowboys.
I like that pick.
Who you got?
I got Wake Forest. Bring down the Hokies after a big win, Dancing with the Wolves.
You can go two ways after a controversial, brutal loss. I think Wake Forest goes in the crapper.
Yeah, I feel a lot like Panthers shut out the Falcons. Don't overreact to one big win.
All right, Matt?
Yeah, the Wake Forest pick is a really good one because I'm not sure Virginia Tech should be favored against anybody at this point. Golly, Ned, I would hate to do that to my Hokies. And I might just play both ends of this thing. I picked Miami, but I'm going to go with Florida State.
Wait. Oh, okay. Like,
I'll be right one way or the other.
that is so lame. I guess you could bet on Florida State. What's the line?
Oh, let's see. Florida State, Miami.
I'm going to give Mac a little.
6.5.
Miami minus 4.5.
Yeah, I had 6.5. But
I'm going to give Mac a little bit of credit and an out here. He's taking Florida State plus the points and Miami to win. Miami by a field goal.
I got one more pun. I wanted to add this. Clemson, Carolina. Dabo got that drip. Belichick got no hip.
Glad you got that in.
Yeah, it was dumb, but I wanted to.
I did not want to pick that game, but Mac, we don't care about this game.
No.
There's no, I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm going to be there for the Ludacris concert at 9:45, but I'll be leaving before kickoff.
Ludacris.
Clemson will cover, and the best line, I may have said it last week, but the best line was that they're going to play at 10 a.m. on the Cartoon Network. I think that's the best line yet.
Mm-hmm. All right. G5 poll. Give me Memphis number 1, UNLV number 2. They're about to be knocked out. Tulane, South Florida, and North Texas. It's looking like an American poll right now.
Yeah.
I need to keep up with and see. I need to check in on my Sun Belt and maybe Mountain West. Boise, probably time to maybe put them back in, although they play Notre Dame. They're about to take another loss. I did a little.
What does ECU have to do to get into the poll?
If they beat Tulane
on the road,
they'll have
Thursday night.
2 losses, but they could sneak into number 5 because Tulane would be out because that would be their second loss.
Right.
So, win next Thursday and you're in, Pirates. That's it.
One G5 matchup I love the spread. This is my play of the week. Army minus 7.5 against UAB. Like that.
We got to get Trent Dilfer back gardening or something.
Yeah.
And not coaching football. All right. NASCAR?
NASCAR. Only like 5 races left, I believe. Yep, 5 races. And it's a tight one. Mac is leading the rear, 24 points. Me and you tied with 31.
Wow. All right. What happened on Sunday?
Chase Elliott out of nowhere.
It was wild.
Yeah, I thought it was Denny and Bubba. Everybody thought it was Denny and Bubba, and then last 2 laps, Chase Elliott goes from 8th to 1st.
Wow.
Last week we had Denny wrecking his owner's grandson. This week, Denny wrecked his own car. He was the owner, and he wrecks Bubba and allows Chase Elliott to sneak by with the win.
Wow. What's up with Denny?
He's towards the end of his career, and he wants a championship. I completely understand what
He's going to win it. He's going to win it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any car better than the 11 right now, and all my money's on Denny Hamlin.
How many drivers?
His pit crew cost him the race Sunday.
Yeah.
So how many are left in the
this is the last round of 12 race, and then we'll cut it to 8 going into Las Vegas on October 12th.
Right.
Unfortunately, we have the Roval this week. So
yeah, that sucks.
Okay, no fans of that. All right, anything else? Any early college basketball talk, Coach Mack? Anybody? Any teams you're looking at this year?
The one team I've seen in person that has made tremendous improvement over a year ago, the University of Virginia. Ryan Odom has recruited his tail off, and they could very possibly they could go from not making the tournament, not even close to making the tournament, to being a top 10 team.
All right. I kind of feel that way, not knowing anything other than the head coach about NC State.
Yeah.
They'll be in the tournament.
Yeah, I think so too.
Pirates be there.
Was Eaton Hall?
No, East Carolina.
What tournament?
The American.
Okay, because not every team makes it.
Only top 10.
If they make the American, they got a shot.
Yep.
So, all right. Good prediction, Jared. All right, Mac. We will talk to you next week, sir. I'll enjoy another full Saturday of college football. Cannot wait.
Thanks, guys. Good luck with your picks.
There is Coach Mack, who I talked to on the phone during that interview to get some more names for our nice guy coach list. So we'll bring you that when we return. But a great convo with Mack McCarthy there again. The slate for this week, not as big as last week, but hopefully we'll get some upsets and it'll be a fun week.
2 top 25 matchups with Vandy, Alabama, and Florida State, Miami.
Florida State, Miami took a big hit when Florida State loses to Virginia.
Yeah, I hope that receiver's okay for him.
Squirrel?
Yeah. Squirrel. Well, he got trampled.
Yeah.
You would think if he was a squirrel, he'd have got out of there quicker.
I don't know. They run in front of the cars.
Good point.
We don't have a deal with them.
Scott says, Clip, Florida's quarterback is terrible. All right. A lot of terrible quarterbacks win football games.
You know who else is terrible?
Who?
Arch Manning.
It's the Terrible Bowl, and we'll have more Pirate Radio Live Hour 1 after this.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Have you tried the new boneless wings from Wings Over Greenville? That's right, Wings Over has all new boneless wings. These juicy, crunchy boneless wings are available in any of their 17 bold flavors, from sweet and tangy to fiery hot. Every craving is covered. And just like in February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Visit wingsover.com today and soar into flavor with their new boneless wings. Wings Over Greenville, they deliver.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Naylor Show.
We filled the trucks so you'll save big bucks during the Lazy Boy truckload sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Look for the Lazy Boy truck in our parking lot. It's filled with Lazy Boy furniture at huge savings. Take advantage of big rig discounts of up to 50% off Lazy Boy recliners and motion sofas, Lazy Boy stationary furniture, leather, sectionals, and chairs. But quantities are limited. There's no reorders, no rain checks. So roll in before these savings roll out during the Lazy Boy truckload sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us, and those of us that live in eastern North Carolina know what a special time of year it is. This is Landon Minges with Minges Bottling Group. I'm the 4th generation of my family to have the honor of distributing Pepsi-Cola products to my neighbors in eastern North Carolina. For over 75 years, my family has taken pride in this great responsibility, and we are proud to have remained locally owned and operated for over 7 decades. When you purchase a Pepsi in eastern North Carolina, you are supporting your community and keeping those dollars right here in your own backyard. Support local, drink Pepsi, go Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
This is Touchdown Tony Collins, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And let's make sure my microphone's working. There we go. Welcome back to the show. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. And is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait for days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. I have talked very briefly to Mack McCarthy and Mike Mullis. I got Mack to give us some basketball names of coaches who were nice guys, non-divisive, and could win in the sport. And I got Mully to give me some baseball guys too. But here's a list of names we kind of came up with. Joe Gibbs, which Mack said. Joe Gibbs, the guy that put Furniture Row Racing out of business. That's your nice guy? Okay, yep. I'm talking football. Joe Gibbs is on my list. But Jared, did you say Todd Bowles?
Yeah,
recently,
Todd Bowles.
Seems like a very...
I mean, he stunk with the Jets, but who hasn't stunk with the Jets?
And we're also talking kind of low-key guys as well.
Yeah.
I was not around during this time. Kenny Curlings, Brian Bailey, whoever is listening. But Tom Landry, I think, got the classy gentleman rep.
Had that hat.
Yeah. I'll put Dick Vermeil up there because he always cried. He was just a crying old man.
I love football.
Chandler said Andy Reid. And
I would agree overall, although he has had like shouting matches with Travis Kelce recently.
Yes, he has.
Well, you're dealing with a guy from Cincinnati who can't read, so you kind of gotta. What do you mean?
No, I'm just
look
kidding.
at his old tweets. I mean, just a bunch of.
Let's
errors.
look at your stuff.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm grammatically correct all the time, but the dude literally has reading problems.
You're from Lizard Lick.
I'm from
So are we taking him off the list? Is that what you want to do?
No. Andy Reid belongs.
All right. Ron Rivera, question mark. Very classy.
Very classy
I
guy,
like Ron
clean-cut guy, and was always nice to the media. But there was one video. So they had an in-season, like, Hard Knocks, I guess, the 2018 year. And there's a video of him dog cussing Dante Jackson.
And you still remember that.
And I still remember that.
Because he didn't do it a lot.
Never did it a lot. So seeing him just cussing and cussing and cussing and yelling in his face, I was like, man, that is so weird. But I never seen anything else after that. So I'd say put him on the list.
Scott's got a good one, though. And Bill Walsh, he was just a gentleman coaching football.
Parcells?
No, not Bill Parcells. No. Bobby Bowden? Maybe. I saw the end of Bobby's career.
Yeah.
Mike P said Jason Garrett seems like a nice guy. He did. I don't like him.
What'd he win?
He didn't win. And again, we're just kind of naming names.
Yeah.
Dabo Sweeney?
Yeah, but I'm running down the hill and
now he's kind of going through a heel turn.
Yeah.
If you're talking baseball, I was thinking.
Hold on, we're not there yet.
Okay,
hang on one
we haven't
second.
got to baseball yet.
Yeah, Chandler, you said Mike McCarthy. Mm-hmm. Not very divisive, and he won a Super Bowl. I'll put him up there. Mac Brown. Yeah, comes off as a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'll just say this and move on quickly, Joe Paterno. Basketball. I tell you what, let's take a break. Trying to do better break management. We'll get to some more names. Joel added a name. I want to get to Mac's basketball names and Mully's baseball names. Shirley, you got a baseball name. We'll reconvene and talk about this. Also, ARP, Alex Harper joins us. What is going on with special teams in the NFL? Block kicks, block punts, returns. The kickoff is now a huge play.
It's actually been infuriating to watch.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk Pirates and more nice coaches when we return after this.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1990 92. Go Pirates.
Hey, Pirate fans. I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where all the locals go for Mexican food and fun. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the Gulf of Mexico every Tuesday. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $8.99. On Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are only $2.99. And on Thursdays is half-price house margaritas. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Looks like Max Crosby very active on TikTok. See a lot of TikToks with Max Crosby. Back with you on the show, Clip Rock, Jarrett J-Bone Watkins, Chandler Chanman, Honeycutt, and the Schnappa is here. Hey, Alex Harper, what's up? Loser.
Losers.
All losers on Sunday.
Football gives and football taketh away.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about winners, and that would be the East Carolina Pirates last Thursday. Hey, Harper.
Yes, sir.
Finally got off to a good start and then decided to pack it up.
To just not care anymore.
To just say 21's enough. Maybe we'll get a special teams touchdown, but
and we did.
Yeah.
I will remind you, you going to ask that question?
Great job, J-Bone. I said, remind me to ask Alex Harper this when he joins us. So first I saw the touchdown, then I saw the replay, and I was looking for the replay. Where was the snap on that fake field goal? Mm-hmm. And it was high, allowing the holder to get up kind of with the ball. Was that where you wanted there, Harp? Where do you want the snap on a fake field goal?
It's funny because I asked that exact question to my sources, and that is exactly to a T where it needs to be.
I thought it was perfect.
He did that.
So he was getting up as the...
You want his momentum going with the ball.
Tristan O'Brien did that to perfection.
Man. Nice. Well done.
Attaboy T.O.B.
Well done.
Glad one long snapper we cheer for is doing well. Because, I mean, Raiders guy stunk yesterday.
In what way?
Well, the Bears guy who blocked the field goal, he said, we just watched one thing of tape and said we can block any kick that guy snapped it for. because he like moves the ball before the snap even goes.
Oh, he's got a tail.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
Alex, for a guy that hated snapping, you were perfect at it, and I really I'm not saying this because you're a buddy of mine. I don't know why you couldn't snap for somebody right now.
I don't know either.
You had a pretty perfect year last year.
Here's the thing, man. It's so crazy. I mean, we talked about it on the show before, but there's 32 teams. Every team has one guy, no backups, and everyone has a starter. So, getting into the league is, impossible. With that being said, there are, 5 or 6 guys that signed, minicamp, went to minicamp this year.
Trash.
I feel like I'm just as good as them.
You know what's different? You know what Chandler is that you aren't? A Rubio guy. That's the problem. You're not a Rubio guy.
Is it?
Yeah. It's about who you know.
Ricky Rubio?
You know me. That ain't going to get you nowhere in life, son. You need to know the right people.
Yeah, look at me.
But you know what? I don't know if you're joking or not. Part of me kind of believes that.
I'm not joking.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anybody. I didn't go to any camps or nothing. I went to Rubio for a bit, but I stopped going after my sophomore year. After that, it was my off-season training was snapping to my dad.
Yeah.
I didn't go to camps. I didn't really talk to any coaches or anything.
You were a blue-collar snapper.
Yeah.
He didn't live in an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in an apartment, not playing video games.
That's right.
No, absolutely not. So
this is a Robert Jones blue-chip player right here.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I trained as hard as I could preparing for pro day, and I felt, pretty good about pro day. And then
maybe that's it. You had a bad pro day.
I didn't have the best pro day ever, but no scout stayed and watched. Literally not. The only person that was there was the Charger scout, and it was because he was the every pro day has one scout that runs it.
Oh yeah.
And he was the one guy. So I was like, what am I even
You won't play for him anyway.
No.
Hey, put the game film on. Watch his film.
Yeah.
Turn on. You watch film, don't you?
All right. So anyway, what is,
I'm at peace with it though.
Let's get back to ECU, but
Sorry.
I do want to talk NFL but defense, man. I said going into the year, ECU would need to average about 30 points.
I felt the same.
Okay, good. And can y'all co-sign on that too?
Yeah, because all the uncertainty.
So I'm not the biggest, only idiot up here?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. And I always talked about the uncertainty of having a new defensive coordinator. You didn't know about your linebacking crew. You lost all that experience up front. How much pressure can you get up front? That's all we've seen, and especially in the run game. So
the group that I was the most concerned about preseason is the group that has impressed me the most, and it's the defensive line.
Yeah.
I thought the defensive line would take the biggest step back with, Big Tay, Surratt Ware not being here anymore.
Preston Carr has been amazing.
Preston Carr has been awesome.
Holden shouting out Wilson.
Zion Wilson. He's been great.
Lampley.
J.D. Lampley's been great. Sam Dank has been
Craig.
great. I mean, it is a very pleasant surprise for me how well that defensive front has played.
I think us talking the way we talked about the defense leading up to the season inspired them.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Pirate Nation.
So.
And you still suck. Let's face it.
Yeah. Who they beat?
What happened in the second half of the BYU game? What happened in the first half of the State game? Come on, guys. Not good enough. Not to my standard.
You're all pathetic.
They're gonna make the playoff and be like Clip Brock got us here.
I love how we went from
negative.
It's amazing, man. And
they stink. Come on.
Hey, credit me and us for Blake Harrell still being here. Remember years ago
we did
when we smeared his name, and said that he.
Did he say he kicks dogs or something?
Yes, of course.
If he's ever he's ever at an event where the military parent comes home and sees the kid, he boos in the stadium. We did all this stuff to keep him here, so nobody would hire him.
And where is he at? East Carolina.
Were you went to the Army game?
I sure did.
Did you boo when they ran out?
When who? ECU?
Army?
No.
You don't have to boo. You just don't have to cheer. And
my buddies sit right above the away tunnel, and they booed when Army ran out, and somebody was like, they serve our country. They're like, it's just a football game, right? Calm down.
Come on. Well, here's the thing about East Carolina games. It's kind of hard to boo because they come out at the same time East Carolina comes out. So
you're like, yeah, boo, yeah.
Back and forth.
In defense of your friend, they chose to serve the country. They did not have to play football. You know what I mean? Also, are we going to pretend like every single person in the United States military is a good guy? Like,
Thank you for saying that.
You're telling me there's not like racists in the United States military?
Thank you. Al, you know what?
So I think booing West Point when they're coming into our house, I think that's acceptable.
Yeah, we're East Side, so I mean, boo anything West.
Alex, that tells me you have a brain. Because it's like, hey man, do you back the blue? Do I back every police officer? No, I don't. I don't.
And also, it's funny that...
Do you, you know...
let's go. We're getting political on this.
No. It could be about anything. Do the Washington Commanders have the best fans in the world? No. We don't. No fan base does. We have absolute idiot, awful people in it. There's like bad people in every group.
It's funny that the people that like drink and drive and complain when they get a noise complaint, it's like, don't you have better things to do? Those are also the people that are like, all cops are great.
Yes.
Like, you hate the cops as much as anybody else.
Yeah.
All right, back to ECU football.
So.
Boo the military. No, we support troops.
American, not all of them.
I support
all of the American troops.
Do you?
Yeah.
And anything they do.
Well, not anything. I mean,
all right.
Abu Ghraib is kind of.
You said you supported those guys and gals.
Well, they're just doing a job. You don't always like what you got to do with your job.
Joel says the world is full of bleep people, and that I agree with. All right.
Is America the greatest country on earth? I mean,
sometimes, not all the time.
It's the only one I live in, so yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
For me, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I'll put it that way.
Yeah,
I'm happy where I am. Mike B said, I support the troops, all the troops, both sides.
I just hope both teams have fun, man.
Support the troops. Which ones? All of them. Earth. At some point, you got to look at it and say we're all earthlings. Mm-hmm. And that's what I say. We're all God's children. There you go. Support everybody, folks, no matter what they do. How about that? All right. So I support this ECU offense if they can score points in all four quarters. And they haven't been able to do that this year. It's been slow starts in every FBS game until Army. Mm-hmm. And against Army, it was, let's just let our defense tackle a bunch of people.
I mean, Blake Carroll talked about it after the game, how proud he was of the defense and how much confidence he has in them. And it shows in the offensive play calling a lot of times. Just with, getting conservative in the second quarter, going for it on always seemed like every fourth and less than 3, faking a field goal. So, yeah,
And if I felt like our offense was hitting on all cylinders, I'd kind of be okay with taking the air out of the ball because Blake Carroll is saying, this Army team is not going to score on us today. So let's just bleed this clock, get out of here with a dub. But when Johnny Stats calls and gives us numbers like ECU has had 9 trips to the red zone where they haven't scored at all.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's the worst in the nation.
That was going to be my follow-up question. Like, where is that rank?
According to him,
last?
According to him, he said going into Saturday, this number's probably gone up, but no team had more than 5 empty trips to the red zone. ECU had 9, which tells you we're moving the ball. That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. But no trips, no score in 9 trips is crazy. Jamie said interceptions starting to tick up. What do you have? 1?
1 against Army.
Yeah.
Look, competition is ticking up. So,
speak on that.
Well, you play Campbell and Coastal and go BYU and a tough Army team back-to-back.
You know what East Carolina does have? The nation's #1 leader in passing yards.
Still?
They posted that at like 12:30 on Saturday.
Chandler, come on. Are you one of these doofuses that believes everything you read?
He was like 5th or 6th going into Thursday. And it was true at that time.
Yeah.
Well, it's Monday now.
Yeah, well, he top 5 for sure, right?
I'll look it up. Let's see where the #1 leading passer, according to Chandler Honeycutt, is on this Monday.
Please be number 1.
Definitely not #1.
He's 4th.
Top 5. All right. Woo!
Baylor's quarterback is 1st, and Caton Hauser is 204 yards behind him.
Okay.
So an entire game worth.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, we can get that back.
Yeah, and he's, let's see.
On a bye week?
He's less than 70 behind Mensa at Duke. for 3.
Look, man, don't be a smart Alex.
Smart.
Thanks, Chandler.
That was good.
Yeah. You're being a bit of a smart tail to me there. You know you were.
That was smart.
Why don't you respond to my text saying you coming in at 4 o'clock?
My fault, dude. I thought that was unspoken.
Don't take this for granted.
I do not.
The fact that you just came in not thinking I texted you is pretty cool, though. Like Alex Harper, 4 o'clock Monday.
Yeah,
I appreciate
I look
that.
forward to it. This is
It's
on my
sketched
calendar.
in your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, A-Hart, bye week. What's going on with the boys this week? What are they doing? What's practice like? Tell me what a bye week's like.
Probably a lot of recovery, a lot of mental reps. I think they had practice this morning, for sure. Yeah, I mean they'll probably touch on Tulane like second half of the week, but this first part of the week is mostly just making corrections, getting your body right.
Yeah. So what's the percentage of like being on the field, doing things, and being in the training room or film room?
He wants numbers, percentage.
I think their practice is maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know that for sure. It's not.
Percentage. He wants numbers. Make a pie chart.
40-60
or a bar graph.
I mean, I think normal it's like 80% practice, 20% training. And I think this might be like 65-35.
Gets closer.
There you go, Sean.
Split.
There we go, Sean.
Thank you, sir.
Scott says, why didn't they take more time in between plays to take off the clock? Why go up tempo? Because I don't know if John David Baker knows what
slow tempo is.
What I'm not going to say he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't think he knows what kind of offense he wants to have and who is a part of that offense, and it's very confusing.
So there's 2 things about the JDB offense that's been stuck in my head since watching them for 4 games. One is if they attempt a 3rd or a 4th and short, like 2 yards or less, and go out of the shotgun one more time, I might lose my mind.
Well, you're going to lose your mind.
That irritates me to no end. I don't know why they do that.
I mean, I harped on it a lot last year with Luke Getsy calling the Raiders plays where it's just like 4th and 1 or you're inside the one at the goal line and you line up a shotgun. I
mean, do we get?
I don't like it. That's just me, though. I mean,
I think we got stopped twice. Didn't we go for it on 4th down, like 4th and short?
it was
twice
like
against Army and got stopped.
It was like 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, and we gained nothing, and then ran the same thing. Got nothing.
It's terrible. I hate seeing that all the time.
I mean, yeah, we're winning.
But who just asked that question about like slowing down the clock? Why don't you go tempo out of the huddle? So if you want to drain the clock, be huddled up to like 10 seconds left on the clock, on the play clock,
sprint out.
break, and then because that way you still get all the advantages of running tempo, but you're still milking the clock.
Yeah. My question is, and I don't want to see this. We don't have to see it full time, but can we see like Kyler Pearson in the slot or something? Or is he just a full-time special teams guy?
He's a special teams demon.
And
But here's my
we've
question
got
to you, Chandler.
guys, though.
Yeah, here's my question. Who are you taking off the field to get him catches?
Because when Spalding comes out, Petaway goes in.
I'm not taking either of those 2 guys out.
And we want to put in Mike Wright. And we want to do, like, we don't know what we got. We don't know how to use who we have.
And sometimes you never know what you got until it's gone.
Right. Let's take a break.
That's true.
I don't know, man. I'm confused. Kenny says he's forcing the run too much. Throw to run.
Heavily.
Well, I mean, the run was working on Thursday. Marlon Gunn had a great game.
We only threw the ball 6 times in the second half.
Dang.
Wow.
Mike P said, if you don't sub and go straight to the huddle, could you sprint out and go up tempo if the other team tries to sub? If the other team subs and you don't sub, the ref doesn't.
Yeah, the ref doesn't stop. That's the defense's fault for substituting.
Which is why we do a lot of possessions where the same running back stays in just so we can keep going up tempo. Jack says, we are the greatest country in the world, but that's like being valedictorian of summer school. Okay.
Still number 1.
Joel wants more 12 personnel. Boy, the comments are coming in hot and heavy here. Why no Mike Wright, says Joel. That's a different Joel. We got 2 Joels.
Two Joels.
I can't handle 2 Joels. We'll be back with you after this, and we'll read your comments.
Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. At Flatlands Jessup, when we say your whole world covered, we really mean it. Our agency is dedicated to offering every type of coverage you might need, from farm owners and crop, home and auto insurance to health and life policies. We've designed our services to ensure that every aspect of your insurance needs are met, all under one roof. Whether you're safeguarding your family, your farm, your property, or your future, we'll build a customized risk management program for your needs. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on. The North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation, if this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville is the perfect place to get all your amigos together for some Mexican food, fun, and football. Chico's has been a game day tradition for Pirate football fans since 1983. Whether the game is home or away, make it a Chico's Day for some great specials and the best chips and salsa in town. Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Go Pirates!
This is Dixon Williams, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and on Greenville Boulevard, and, of course, on Railroad Street in Winterville. And Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington has everything you need for game day or any other day for men and women. Whether it's dress, casual, or even a formal occasion, Russell's has you covered. Russell's has served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for over 40 years with quality clothing and personal service. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. The BYU guys still here.
Hey, great win on Saturday night, man. Caden Salter stinks.
Yeah, he needs to go to Salter Path and just enjoy the beach and retire from football. We got, I guess. Thanks, Shirley. Maxon's here. How about Jackson 6-0 on his Mac picks now, A-Harp?
That's incredible. We don't call him Maxon for nothing.
Unbelievable. Chandler's got to build him a statue. Chandler's, you better make some sales, buddy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Groundbreaking later this calendar year. Joel Hancock wants to know why no Mike Wright package in the red zone if we insist on doing the speed option. Again, John David Baker is still trying to figure out what he's got.
You don't want to give away everything so early in the season.
Okay, we're about midway through the season now, though.
We're going to play Game 6 next Thursday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When do you break? Don't tell me you break it out in the Daffodil Bowl.
No, you break it out next Thursday.
Against Central Michigan.
I'd love to play the Chippewas.
In the Daffodils.
I want to go to the college football playoff.
Yeah.
We are still eligible to do that, in my opinion.
Sure.
Run the table.
Yeah. Run the table. Win your league game. Boise State's about to lose game number 2 on Saturday. And UNLV is about to lose game number 1 at Wyoming. Upset pick of the week. Not my dog of the day.
I was going to say dog of the day, maybe?
Dog of the day. Upset pick of the week.
By the way, I will never make a dog of the day pick on the pregame tailgate ever again.
What did you pick?
I picked Syracuse money line.
That was tough. I live bet that one, Syracuse plus 20.5. I was like, they got to get back in this. And, no, they didn't.
They did not.
Yeah.
All right. ECU on the bye. Tulane next week. We'll talk in detail about that. A-Harp, what is going on with special teams in the NFL?
They suck.
But are they good, though? Because if somebody sucks, that means the other side's good.
Not all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time. There's plenty of times like it happens a lot on kickoff returns. Like most kickoff returns for touchdowns was purely the kicking team's mistake.
Well, that is we're
Most of the
seeing a lot more action on kickoff, so I guess kudos to the NFL for that.
Yeah.
I
like the rule change.
I don't like the funky setup at the beginning, but the kickoffs that you can't deny is now a real play again.
I just don't like the whole landing zone thing. Maybe get rid of that. Just no way you should get the ball at the 40?
35.
No, you get it at the 40 if you don't kick it to the 20, which is why we got screwed on our dog of the day last week.
Yeah.
The Cardinals kicked it to the 21. Seahawks had to go like 20 yards for a field goal.
I mean, with the way it's set up, you kind of have to do that because otherwise the kicker could just like pooch it and barely get it to the defenders, and then they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a very radical change, but I do like that now kickoff returners are back in the game.
I'm still just waiting for the NFL to adopt the college overtime.
Yeah.
Nah, I like a 10-minute quarter.
That's crazy.
I mean,
you watched the entirety of Packers Cowboys and was like, that's cool.
I mean, it wasn't a satisfying finish, but I mean, there was multiple ways the Packers could have and should have won that game.
Yeah, especially if it's set up where you can't have ties.
Yeah. But I don't like college overtime. I just like quarters. Maybe if you want to get rid of the tie, do a second overtime, which is just a 10-minute quarter.
Which is, you like the playoff rule. Keep playing until it's over.
I like that.
Well, let's do that.
Yeah. I just don't like the college overtime.
Would you be open to regular season doing college OT and postseason doing NFL OT?
No, I don't think the NFL should adopt anything from Bush League college football.
Why is college football Bush League?
I mean, that was kind of just a joke, but I don't think the NFL should do their own things.
So how should they determine a winner in overtime?
Do another quarter.
Keep playing, even in regular season like it used to be?
Yeah.
Wait, it didn't used to be. They would just play a 15-minute overtime. All right.
I do think college should adopt the NFL catch rule, though. 2 feet in bounds.
Yeah.
I think college should adopt the NFL knee on the ground rule. I don't like if a guy catches a screen pass behind the line of scrimmage in college and his knee touches the ground, the play's over. You should be able to get up and run.
I'm actually on the opposite end of that, honestly.
You think anytime a guy goes down with the ball, the play's over?
Yeah. That's the whole point of getting tackled, is to get you to the ground.
Yeah, but nobody's tackling the guy. He's just falling down.
Stand up. Don't fall. Like,
sometimes you got a bad pass and you got to go for
just
it.
stop.
Man. Like,
Just stop sucking at the
up.
game. Like, you tell me you tripped and fell. Hold on. Let's. You're telling me a guy tripped and fell behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the ball down. You got to like.
No, he catches the ball with
And
the knee
you
on
think
the ground.
he deserves to get back up and keep running?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Because I
wild.
like watching tackles.
This is supposed to be tackle football, a contact sport. Nobody touched the guy. He's on the ground. So like that's the end of the play.
Yes.
I think that's dumb.
You fell down. You don't deserve to keep running.
And most of the time, it's not even falling down. The ball's low. You got to get low to catch it.
Throw a better pass.
That's not my problem. You're trying to explain it to me like I'm the problem.
So you think the NFL shouldn't do the, like, a player dives and catches one, nobody's around him.
I do
and can
not
get
think
up.
that.
Huh?
I do not think that.
Well, then what's the difference with the guy having his knee on the ground on a screen pass?
I'm sorry. Yes, that should not.
If you're down, says Alex Harper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm down, but I'm not down with that.
It is Loser Monday. Harp's a loser, I'm a loser, Chandler's a loser, and Jarrett is a loser. So it's a great day to have Brett in the Chili Water Chat Gang.
Speaking of losers.
Chili Water Chat Gang brought to you by Chili Water, pure ice cold refreshment from the Black Creek Aquifer. Can to protect the water we all love. Chili Water, the good water in your hand. Order 12 packs now at chiliwater.com or find it in a store near you.
Before you get to his comment, I'm not reading live. Let me just guess he's going to talk about the Giants beating the bum Chargers instead of his Mets not making the playoffs.
No, he said it's over, Jamie. And he told the Reds fan, Jamie, good luck the rest of the way.
All right, well, hey, at least he's a good sport.
Yep. Mets. Ah, the Mets. What a collapse.
I'm happy that meaningful baseball is about to be played for the first time since this time last year.
So is Trey Savage on the postseason roster?
That's what the streets are saying.
The streets are saying. Ear to the ground.
And somebody said Gavin Williams was starting on
He
Tuesday?
is Scooble versus Big Gaff.
Wow.
1 o'clock tomorrow to kick things off.
Wow.
1 o'clock?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's like 4 or 5
games on all, yeah.
For postseason baseball?
Yeah.
1 o'clock on a week?
I like it.
So insane.
They gotta
And
get all
people
these
want me
games
to choose an MLB team like I chose an NFL team this offseason.
Yeah,
He's so for real.
I'm not going to tell you got to do that. Cheering for an MLB team stinks.
That is, yeah, I know. I don't get it.
Jarrett, when we were talking about ECU and Army and supporting, shout out Terrence, my buddy, did send a David Putty, got to support the team.
Got to support the team.
Devils!
Because we're the Devils!
So there you go. All right. Yeah, we will be betting on the Nerfy, even though it's going to be minus 200.
It's minus 180. I already looked.
Yeah, so get your units ready.
I got some money to play with.
We got 2 games tonight, John.
Romeo Dobbs, thank you so much last night.
Good first touchdown.
I've already placed my Army minus 7 and Wake Forest to beat Virginia Tech. I love those plays.
Okay.
What do y'all recommend I put down for Monday Night Football?
I like Clips plays with Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, touchdown. I'm picking the Jets.
Yeah, I like
Jets money line. Are they
I like
plus
the Jets
money?
big. Yeah.
Plus money.
Okay.
Plus money.
I don't love it, but that's what I'm going with.
All right.
And Mike McDaniel fired on Tuesday morning.
That'd be funny.
Can you bet on that?
There is some bookie out there where you can bet on that, I'm sure.
You should get pretty good numbers on it too. All right. Anything else with A-Harp? Bucks lost to a good team yesterday.
Yeah. They belt the ass. The Bucks didn't have a chance from kickoff.
Hey, big
But that's fine.
Egbuka touchdown, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Great. Hurricanes hockey starts next week.
Is it next week?
I believe so.
Next week.
Opening day? What do you got, Nick?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're talking about.
I'm talking about like Szajorski, Televosky. Do you think he's going to have a big year?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, but he also can have a bad year. So I don't know.
Nick will rejoin us tomorrow. We'll get more and more Canes talk in here.
Need to get both of you guys in at the same time to talk Canes.
I'm trying to ask the people in my place of employment if they can just give me a media credential to go cover opening day. For no reason. That's the only problem is that I probably wouldn't even go on TV.
I probably
we got
asked
college
you,
football and ECU stuff, but I'm like, I'm normally off on Thursday. Just let me go, man.
I definitely did ask you. You were sitting in that seat, but let's do it again. Are the Canes a playoff team?
1,000%.
Are the Canes an Eastern Conference final team?
1,000%.
Are the Canes a Stanley Cup championship team?
We shall see. I think
what percent? 1,000. How about Stanley Cup? 20?
Stanley Cup, yeah, probably about 20. I will say this is important for like non-dedicated hockey watchers. So the loophole that Vegas and Tampa Bay and Florida have taken advantage of in recent years, where one of their best players will be quote-unquote injured, and they go to long-term injury reserve, and that frees up their money in the cap space, and then they can go sign or trade for another star in free agency, and then that player comes back for the playoffs. The new CBA just got signed, and that has been outlawed. So whatever your team is at the end of the regular season, that is your squad for the playoffs. And Carolina, that helps us out a ton. So these heavy hitters like Florida and Toronto and Vegas who take advantage of that loophole, we got a better shot.
Shirley, before Alex leaves, can you pull up a Wade Minter Hurricanes goal? Real quick, guys, let's look at the American and see what went down this football weekend.
Memphis beat FAU. Let's see, North Texas beat South Alabama.
Tulane beat Tulsa.
Navy beat Rice.
So Navy undefeated.
Yeah, and East Carolina beat Army.
I apologize. Is the Tulane game next week, is that at home?
No.
It's
not.
New Orleans.
I didn't think so.
And me and Bone will be there.
Really?
Yep.
We'll be there.
Leaving Wednesday.
Dude, I wish I could be going with y'all. That sounds like a really fun trip to go on.
Navy already 3-0 in league play.
Yeah.
Very early.
That's nuts. So
Did they
Navy's
play
good
Notre
this year?
Dame this year? Yeah, I mean, they're, I think, one of the, if not the oldest team in the American. A lot of experience.
They play Air Force coming up this week.
Yep.
At Temple.
Respect the troops.
FAU at home, so they should be 5-0 in league play, and then they got at North Texas. Then they go at Notre Dame, South Florida, Memphis, Army.
Yikes.
So kind of a tough ending to their season. Mm-hmm. That's where Navy is right now.
They got the squad to do it, man. I like Horvath.
Back for another year. Mm-hmm. Shirley, you got Wade Minter?
Carolina Hurricanes goal! His first career goal, scorer number 49, Alex Harper!
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to have to get one of those for Nick. Would you like that, Nick?
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. Would it be like, I don't know. So it'd be like a goal?
Yeah, scoring a goal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
But I am ready to be delusional about another team.
Yeah,
It's been great.
I'm dying over here. I don't know why I do this to myself every week, every year.
Mike P said Canes were top 3 in favorites for the Stanley Cup on DraftKings the last few months. They're always, that was the same thing last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie asking, will Chon and Jarrett be going to Bourbon Street?
I'm sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see when we get there.
Check out the sites.
I'm excited.
I appreciate them, Clip. They're trying to remain professional on the air. Like, they're going, it's a business trip.
When are you leaving, Chon?
Tomorrow.
Sounds about right. We have a positive comment and a negative comment about Alex Harper.
Okay.
Oh.
Positive from Mike P. With A-Harp as a regular now, we need weekly Canes talk throughout the season.
I'm totally game for that.
We'll do that on Mondays. Joel says, seems like Schnappa needs to stick to special teams. I guess not liking your knee down argument.
Yeah.
Stick to special teams, bro.
Okay.
Not a skill guy.
I mean, he made that comment in regards to my opinion on rules in professional football.
Yeah, leave it to, I don't know, people who were never on the team. that never played a down of college football.
No, who commented that?
Joel.
No, you're right, Joel.
For sure. He wrote.
All right, thanks for. Oh,
good Lord.
You good?
Yeah, I might have Shirley put some
biofreeze.
Yeah, on my back.
Some antifreeze.
Yeah, put some antifreeze on my back and a little bit in my Mountain Dew.
All right.
I got a I need a bacchiotomy.
You need a lobotomy.
We'll take a break, come back, wrap up hour 2. Got Aundrae Allison, hour 3. And we'll watch a little Ari Spears during the break. More to go. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This September, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $265 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. $38.59 due at signing plus tax, title, and fees. See dealer for details. Offer ends September 30th.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
In Pitt County, everyone's a college student. At every age, at every stage of life, from every part of the county. They're parents and police officers. They're nurses who work nights. They're hairstylists and handymen. They come from every walk of life. And they're all getting ahead without taking on loads of debt. Continuing education at Pitt Community College, where everyone's a college student.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
This is the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and I'm listening to the wheeling, dealing, the limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun, Pirate Radio. Woo! Yeah!
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Overtime Tavern, located at 1011 South Charles Boulevard, right across from the Sheets, is your go-to for all the game day action. Come hungry and leave happy with Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, juicy burgers, and wings that bring the heat. Open daily till midnight, and every Wednesday night you can join Clip Brock for sports trivia and test your game day knowledge. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Hunter was asking my back injury with spinal. I think it was.
You're really sick this week. What was the problem? I broke my back. What do you mean by that? My back is broken. What, a vertebrae or what portion? Spinal. You did that in sparring? No, I did it by a motorcycle accident. The doctor discovered I was doing my sit-ups 2,500 a day with my 20-pound weight, and one day I couldn't move anymore. And I asked the doctor, what's wrong? And he said, believe it or not, it's wearing your back is broken slightly.
Is that slightly Trino's introductory press conference?
I broke my back. I was carrying a girl from the staff on my motorcycle, and I fell off it. And now I'm the head coach again.
Now I have a neck brace.
Because Sam Pittman doesn't know what he's doing. And I fired a bunch of coaches. And now I'm the coach of the Razorbacks again.
It's pretty good, Mike Tyson.
Thank you. I'm doing a Bobby Petrino. This is my Bobby Petrino. My back is broken.
I'm wearing a neck brace.
I'm wearing a neck brace, and my face is all scarred up.
That is really good.
Thank you. Are we worried about the Ravens?
Yeah. Yeah. 1-3, Lamar, air quotes, hurt yesterday.
Somebody commented earlier, and I haven't been watching every Ravens game, but they mentioned...
Well, you shouldn't speak on it then.
Well, I was going off of this man's comment and giving him some respect.
Who is this man?
I don't know. Who was it?
Well, it sounds like you're giving him no respect.
No respect. But he mentioned...
if you're talking about Hunter...
Oh, Hunter Corbett.
The Ravens fan?
Yeah.
Who is worried about Derrick Henry, and now he wants Derrick Henry to get more touches?
Yeah.
Let's be consistent, Hunter.
I mean, it is kind of crazy. Third and one, 4th and 1, and Derrick Henry's on the sideline.
Well, Hunter's worried about him fumbling. So is the coach.
All right.
Hunter, this is what you asked for.
But, I mean, let's take a look. Ravens got Texans next.
No. But first of all, there's a slight concern. Is Lamar hurt? That would concern me.
Air quotes.
Also, this Chiefs offense, they can't do anything. Put up all those points.
They did a lot.
But if you schedule at Buffalo, Detroit, at Kansas City, what is your team's record in those games? Mine's 0-3.
0-3.
0-3. What do the Ravens do? They win in the regular season, they lose in the playoffs. They're basically playing playoff teams right now, so they're losing. The Ravens will be fine, but they're going to lose again in the playoffs.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant they were flipping it around. We're going to lose in the regular season this year.
Well, they got to get to the playoffs. They need to win some games.
Well, I think they can get it done against the Texans next week. I think C.J. Stroud will probably leave in a body bag because they can't protect him. Then they have the Rams. I think that's a loss. Matthew Stafford, I think, is the best quarterback in the league right now. That's a damn quarterback stat line.
All right, so they're 2-4.
Yeah, 2-4. And then they have, after the Rams, they have the Bears. That's a win.
3-4.
The Dolphins, that's a win.
4-4.
The Vikings,
5-4.
The Browns,
6-4.
The Jets,
7-4.
The Joe Burrow-less Bengals,
8-4.
The Steelers,
9-4.
The Bengals again,
10-4.
The Pats,
11-4.
The Packers,
where at?
Green Bay,
11-5.
Ravens Steelers to end the season.
The Ravens play the Ravens?
The Ravens Steelers to end the season.
12-5.
All right.
So they're in the playoffs.
So they are going to go 11-2 the rest of the way.
We're freaking out about the Ravens because of the way the NFL set up their schedule.
Yeah. Ain't their fault. I mean, they can't stop anybody on defense, but
Mike P said Lamar quit yesterday.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people were saying on Twitter.
I didn't see him get hurt, and then nobody on Twitter saw him get hurt, and I just look up and Cooper Rush is in the game.
And they were like, here's when it happened, and he just kind of like fell forward and then got up and just looked disappointed.
Not like the score.
Oh, they were down
37-20.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, they had 13, so Cooper Rush did get him one score.
Jamie says Jared Goff or Josh Allen, best quarterbacks right now.
In this league where you see the Giants beat in a team I thought was a Super Bowl contender, and their quarterback has 111 passing yards, to go back to my childhood and see a real quarterback stat line yesterday for Matthew Stafford, it was just...
I noticed that too, Jared. A lot of low numbers for quarterbacks.
Yeah, 29...
Not Carson Wentz. He had 350 passing yards.
And they lost again. 29 for 41, 3 touchdowns, 375 yards. That's a quarterback stat line.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing a lot of that anymore.
Michael Penix had a quarterback stat line.
What'd he have?
313, 2 touchdowns.
Jeez.
Yeah, that is the concerning part to me. You can talk about Mariota and talk about Daniels and McLaurin being back. We scored 27 points. Now, I know this isn't how you do it, but let's count how many teams Washington would have beat this week with 27 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, tie, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like, you score 27, you should win. We got to pick up Jaden Daniels and McLaurin when they're out and not give up 34 points to a team that got shut out last week.
By the Carolina Panthers, by the way.
And I was on board for this from day one. Lattimore is nothing. I don't know. Who said this guy was good?
He used to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not a history major. This guy stinks. He gets penalties every play, and unless he gets away with the penalty, he can't cover anybody. I don't know who tried to sell me that this guy was an all-pro. He stinks. So, yeah, I'm concerned. We got the Chargers next week. It's another loss. Another loss.
Justin Herbert looked like it was December, January yesterday.
Well, guess what? He's going to bounce back, just like the Falcons just did.
When is Daniels supposed to come back?
I guess this week, because the line's only 2.5. I feel like it would be like more.
Where is it at?
L.A.
Okay.
Like, if he wasn't playing, that line's going to be like 6, right?
Yeah, 5.5. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I guess they're thinking he's coming back. And if he does, we have a chance to win.
Going back to the nicest head coaches, is John Harbaugh on that list? I thought about him. I thought about him when we were talking about the Ravens.
So Coach Mack's got, and he just added a name, some basketball names. John Wooden, big-time cheater, is on the list.
Yes.
How about he said the first name that came to mind for him, Jay Wright.
Oh,
that's a great one.
Great example.
Yep. Has no enemies as far as I know. Terry Holland, 100% on that list. I said Bobby Crimmins. He never won a championship, but he said, yeah, everybody liked him. Kelvin Sampson.
Yeah. We always got to talk to him when they came to town, and he was always very, very nice to the media. Mm-hmm. And that's because he would beat us by 40 points.
Yeah.
I said that one time when nobody was there.
I asked Mully to give me some baseball names. Joe Torre, perfect name. Terry Francona is one I put up there. He said he's a little animated, but Tito seems like a guy. Joe Madden.
Okay.
Easy one there. Scott says Gary Williams. No. Just because Gary Williams sweat and yelled for 40 minutes and probably is a nice guy, but we're putting like kind of cool, calm, collected, nice guys. Gary Williams not on that list.
If you go baseball, I was going to say Dusty Baker.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of just sat there and chewed on a toothpick.
He invented the high five.
Yeah.
Or the wristbands.
Wait, where is that from?
That's like he do it, Shirley?
I think so.
Yeah.
I thought I read somewhere that he kind of invented that.
No, it could just be something somebody made up and it went around the internet for a little bit, but that's
which
where
means I would have fell victim to it.
That's where I get my facts.
No, Dusty Baker did not invent the high five. He was on the receiving end of the first recorded high five from a teammate, Glenn Burke.
All right, so he was involved.
Wait. Yeah. Burke initiated the gesture out of excitement. After Baker had a home run, Baker slapped Burke's hand. A moment that was captured by a newspaper.
How old was? When was this?
1977. It was 1970-something.
Giving out high fives.
I hate that this AI is like, no, he did not do it. The other guy did.
And when I looked in the newspaper the next morning,
last time I checked, it takes two, baby.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Dusty Baker,
high five,
co-inventor of the high five.
We don't have David Putty high-fiving people without Dusty Baker.
What's up?
Mike P said Gary Williams could sweat through burlap. Also said one person can't invent the high five. You have to have two. Jamie said Kelvin Sampson behind the scenes evil. He's an evil texter. Got in trouble for texting too much.
Aye.
Who'd he text?
Croots, I believe.
Oh, come on.
He was crooting.
Always be crooting, man.
That's why I got fired.
The only thing he said was, you up.
Anything else from the NFL yesterday? G-Man.
We might have overreacted to week 1 for the Lions. I get they played the Browns yesterday, but they look top notch.
Yeah, they're fine. Did we overreact? Oh. Let me shout out to Kenny Curlings and Brian Bailey and all you other dumb Cowboy fans. Y'all got an offense.
Yeah.
Because Green Bay shut down Detroit, shut down Jaden Daniels, should have won the Browns game. The Browns, did they score on a block kick or just block a kick? So they didn't give up an offensive touchdown in that game? Nah, running back scored. I think Judkins might have scored. But gave up, 13 in that game? All in the fourth quarter? So they've got, like, the best defense in the league. And the Cowboys put up 40?
Yeah.
Now, we know the Cowboys' problem is they can't stop anybody. But if you're a Dallas fan, you got to be pumped thinking, hey, we can score with anybody, at least, the way they did the Packers.
At least they're fun.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams has been a pretty good pickup for them, by the way.
Yeah. When I talked to Nicole Hutchinson over the summer, she's like, this running back room is terrible. I was like, yeah, it looks bad. And couldn't have been more wrong. It looks pretty good.
Danny Beals added a name for baseball, Dave Roberts.
I thought about him earlier.
But he said Popovich. Jarrett said he was snarky. Mac pointed out that guys like Popovich and who were the other ones we put on the list?
Lou Holtz
and even Phil Jackson have gone. They're on the maybe but political list.
Yeah,
where they like to be.
It's crazy that Greg Popovich and Lou Holtz are on the same list. That's nuts to me.
I don't want to be on his list. Take me off his list.
Where's my applesauce?
Jamie said Jeff Saturday, nice coach for a few games.
That was
forgot
wild.
that happened.
I hate him so much.
Why?
Went 1-8. Guess what the 1 was?
Yeah.
That was the first game.
Yeah.
It's the first game.
Hour 3, Aundrae Allison when we return after this.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy, and that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
With another success story, and this one from our Pirate Radio family. Brian Bailey's wife, Melissa, has finally found some answer to her pain in her back.
I work in home health, so I'm constantly working with patients. That work is taking its toll on my body and my back. And all the driving that I do, I was looking for an answer. I found that answer at QC Kinetics. My pain is virtually gone, and I'm in the early stages of treatment. They say it's only going to get better from here.
Call them today for a free consultation, 494-5387. QC Kinetics.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Back to school means everything from moving the kids around or traveling to see your favorite team play. Doug Henry has the best prices around and savings for your next dream car. You're sure to walk out a happy customer. Doug Henry is easy to find right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
Shiny teeth in me. Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing. Proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone, they offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Let's hear our chat with Aundrae 2000. A combined 2,000 yards receiving in college and NFL.
Aundrae 2 stacks.
Chandler's got it's a weird grin you're giving me. What does that grin mean?
That was good.
Oh, okay. 1,700 yards at ECU.
I'm giving you your flowers.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. We talked to Aundrae about the East Carolina victory, the bye week, a little NFL, and here is that conversation.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former Pirate great Aundrae Allison to talk Pirates and look around the world of football. Aundrae, how are you doing on this Monday, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. How's everything your way?
Hey, going good. Coming off a Pirate win, coming off a Saturday where I got to just chill and watch football, and I got 4 more of those coming up, so excited about that. But, man, nothing gets the football weekend started off better than a Thursday night victory. And the Pirates had a short week, but were able to get back on the field after the BYU loss and take care of business. And 21 in the first quarter, Aundrae, just what the doctor ordered. Got off to a fast start the other night.
Yes, for sure. I mean, honestly, Cliff, we can't overlook the game day being there. showcasing, some of the Greenville staples there, so that was a great look. I was super stoked about that, seeing ESPN there. But yeah, we jumped out to 3 straight touchdowns, the first 3 possessions in that first quarter. So it looks like we learned a lot from BYU, and we just continuously putting one step ahead of each other, learning from the past, and just continuously improving. And I know the defense definitely stayed on top of their game by just pretty much reducing Army to a one-dimensional running team, and making them get off the field when it came down to third down. So it looked really good as an overall team.
Yeah, man, ton of positives. Not to be negative guy, but those 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, the only offensive touchdowns all night. And we could be sitting here talking about that a lot more if the defense didn't do a hell of a job and get off the field. We talked about Army's 3rd and 4th down conversions a lot on the pregame show going into that game, and Pirates were just awesome on 3rd and 4th down the other night defensively. But real quick, before we tout the defense, Aundrae, how about the offense? We got to see it for a complete game. They had been struggling in the first half, getting it done in the second half. The other night, it was all first quarter and then no touchdowns offensively after that. So how do we kind of keep that going for an entire game?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I think the main thing is just to have that ability to mentally reset, hyper focus on being present, not riding those emotional roller coaster waves of when things are going good, you're fist pumping and doing all the celebrations and things like that, but just staying focused and saying, like, third quarter come, this is a total new game. Let's not get too caught up on that first quarter. That's in the past. Let's just keep moving forward and just continuously, being aggressive with everything. So it's really a collective effort, because the coaches also got to put us in position to maintain that aggression. A lot of times, the players will want to run it up, but if the coaches are, doing conservative play calls, it's nothing you can really do. So just overall, we just got to kind of like get that mentality as a offense where we're just going to punish people. And I think that's a good way of approaching each game.
And hey, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the win. That's the goal. And if I don't want to put so much stress on the defense that they got to go out and get every stop, because our offense is just stuck in the mud. But bottom line, defense was awesome on Thursday night. Pirates had gone, I think it was 13 out of 15 quarters without giving up a touchdown. So you can say, 14 out of the last 17 quarters, I think ECU's defense has not allowed a touchdown in a quarter. And those go back all the way to week 1 this year. So just phenomenal work by that side of the ball. And again, I tweeted this out Thursday. I've had a history of bad takes in my life, but saying our offense might need to average 30 a game for us to win in 2025 could be the dumbest thing I've ever said in my life, because this defense has been awesome, Aundrae, and it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind still, hanging. I had someone putting up 30 and going after
Sure.
30 game, because it will only make things look a little bit more exciting, to where it's not just like one of those one-dimensional side of ball games that we've been putting out there this season. I like to see when everything is cohesively lined up. I think like teams like the Philadelphia Eagles, they exemplify that at the highest level, to where they're going to stop you and they're also going to score points. So I like just the entertainment side of teams who have the ability to do that. So it's something that we should shoot for sure.
Well, you know what else fans like? They like trick plays. We saw the fake punt against NC State, and the fake field goal works against Army. And Aundrae, I don't know about how much special teams you were involved in your career, but even trick plays offensively, I've taught the guys, and they say they practice it during the week, and then it's never called. And they practice it, and then finally the coach says, all right, let's do it, and everybody gets so jacked up. And then you got to execute it, or the coach might not ever call another one, right? So how about when the Pirates get their opportunity on that field goal, they run it to brilliance, to excellence, and get the touchdown on it.
Yeah, for sure. I love seeing stuff like that. It just shows, the coach has trust in his players and his schemes. I've never really understood why a coach would not do something like that, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like, if you become too predictable, you can feel it like in the game, especially as a player. You're like their own tools, et cetera, et cetera. So it does keep those opposing teams like a little bit on their heels, so they can't just be so, you know, looking at your core play, the core way that you punt the ball, et cetera, et cetera. Also, I just like the fact that you get people opportunities that usually would not be able to,
Right.
have
Yeah.
plays like that. All those people involved with like the fake field goal, they're stoked and they're like over focused, so they will have an opportunity to do it. So I like seeing them get their opportunity, their fair share of shining, and it just makes the whole morale of the team feel like pumped up and really good. So I love seeing that.
We got a guy, Johnny Robertson, that chimes in on our YouTube Chili Water Chat gang. We call him Johnny Stats because he just brings us tremendous stats. Johnny, I'll go ahead and challenge you. Give me some good Aundrae Allison stats that I can give him next week that he don't even know about. But he called into the post-game fifth quarter, U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show Thursday night, said going into Saturday, no team in the country had more than 5 empty red zone trips. East Carolina has 9 empty red zone trips. That includes, that's not just kicking a field goal. That's not scoring at all on 9 red zone trips. So, Aundrae, I want the next couple of weeks of practice, a lot of focus on the red zone there. And look, I know it's tough. I know things tighten up and all that. But man, what can the Pirates do to get better once they get inside the 20, once things get tight, Aundrae, to put some points on the board?
Honestly, I think misdirections and putting your playmakers who have a little bit of wiggle and some space, to create those mixed matches. Try to get like those fast scat backs or slots lined up with like a outside linebacker or something like that. Or like I said, just using like the wide side of the field sometimes. And also like incorporating like, little nuggets like creative plays to like the tight end. We have a great tight end who's really agile, who can run, looks like a receiver. So again, like you watch the pros, you see them incorporate things like underhand tosses and things of that nature to their tight ends.
They tried that against BYU. The guy I was sitting with, who was I sitting with? Alex Harper, I think, the former long snapper. They did a little tight end around, and I liked it. It didn't work. He was like, "What are we doing giving it to the tight end?" If it worked, everybody would have liked it, of course. But they tried. But you're right. You got to get creative. Holton Ahlers kind of bare bones it and said, "We got to win one-on-one matchups. Like you're going to have one-on-one matchups on the outside in the red zone, and at least one of those plays will probably be a fade or a back shoulder or something, Aundrae. And you got to win those matchups."
Yeah, I mean that puts a lot of pressure though on the quarterback and the receiver because it has to go so perfect for the one-on-one matchup. The placement of the ball. But I think like double moves down there too are really helpful. Like you got to be really, really creative, like, and don't rely too much on timing. You got to be able to like improvise a lot when you're down there as well, just because it just gives you the freedom to kind of like free yourself up and create the space that's needed in order to get in the end zone. But yeah, those windows get really, really tight down there, and if you're not thinking outside the box, it's really hard to get inside the end zone down there.
Pirates had a short week, got the win, and then get the gift of an extended week off with the, going from Thursday to – actually, it's not because they play another Thursday, so it is a traditional 2 weeks off. But, Aundrae, what do you remember about bye weeks? What did you try to take care of individually? Did you get away from the game? Did you spend more time outside of practice, working on your craft? How did you handle an off week?
Yeah, off weeks, I made sure that I kept my same routine and like I was doing more like a little bit of extra stuff because you can kind of like lose your rhythm. You can kind of like lose your like flow state of the game if you just take time off. And I really hate that feeling. So I would just run more routes, make sure I stayed on top of, my strength because you could lose strength throughout the season anyway. Make sure I was like, eating right and getting the proper rest. And then, as the levels went up, I would incorporate, stretches and massages. I couldn't afford that in college, but those are things that you would like to do. You just want to approach it as if it's not an off week. And I mean, even on Saturday, I would spend less time watching football and I might just be doing more things that, catching passes or running routes just to keep myself crisp and sharp, so I didn't have any fall off whenever that's the next game came around after that bye.
Yeah, I found out how much you guys didn't watch football when I first started covering the team, because I found out Donnie Kirkpatrick was a fellow Redskins fan. So I'd go out and y'all would have practice on Sundays and talk to him Sunday night and be like, "Hey, did you watch the game?" Like, no, of course he didn't watch the game. He was out here at practice. Like, y'all don't get a lot of time to watch football when you're football players. So I learned that early on.
No, you don't. I had a rule in my apartment in college. I was like, when you come to the house, we do not watch football.
Man,
Yeah,
that's why we
seriously,
didn't hang out, Aundrae.
No, seriously, because it got to the point to where, sometimes like you can lose sight. Like
Yeah.
you can be watching somebody play and you might be comparing yourself to them or whatever. It was like a time for us to like all connect
Yeah.
as teammates, more outside of, just the football thing, just like about life and like what they were going through with family and friends and significant others and things of that nature. It just gave us a little bit more balance because you'd be so football, driven, your whole schedule is consumed with it. You just need that time away just to separate the two.
Aundrae, kind of a weird question, maybe nothing to it, but does going into October feel any different than September? You're kind of your first third of the schedule's done. Now you get to the second 4-pack of games or whatever. Is it just so, robotic almost, week to week, day to day for you? Do the games or practices feel any different when you get to this middle part of the schedule?
It does, because the weather starts to change too, and your body has a little bit of wear and tear on it, so you're
Yeah.
not as like crisp and sharp and like as non-pain feeling as you were when you went to that first game. So yeah, it does, and then you also kind of like you can feel the rhythm. Your rhythm kind of like is in gear, it's in the right mode. Things are starting to like crystallize and get on track and aligned. So yeah, you can tell the difference for sure. And as the season wears on, you can tell we're in November and December, definitely with the cold. And then you have a strong familiarity with what works and what does not work. And those things are important, but they also can work against you if you rely too heavily on it. So you just gotta stay innovative and stay on top of your game and don't get too complacent with your early season success.
Aundrae, something I don't like as a football fan, if I'm a Vikings fan, I'm pissed. Back-to-back games away from the North America. Dublin yesterday, and then they're in London next week. So I can't remember when this started. Did you ever go overseas for a football game?
No, I was on the team when the Jets went across seas, but I was injured.
Yeah.
I was on IR. No, I didn't. But I like seeing that, but it would be really hard as a player.
Yeah.
That flight and your routine, your schedule, it would be challenging. But I mean, you're a pro, so you'll find a way to make it work. And those teams have really unlimited resources to make sure that the players will be ready too. So it's a good and bad thing, but its own brand, its own target for like expanding the game. So I really love that aspect of how the international side is slowly incorporated into the sport of football.
And look, I was I was a huge basketball fan, 92 Barcelona, still a kid, but like it's that dream team. It feels like really grew the game of basketball worldwide. And now you look at the NBA and how many international stars. I don't think we're going to see that from football. I did hear a guy what was I watching? It was either Penn State, Oregon, or Bama, Georgia. And it was like a tight end from London, England had a big play, and I was like, "What?" That was crazy to hear. So I don't know if we're gonna get that part of it. Like, it's not gonna be like it is in the NBA. I don't think ever, Aundrae. But I'm interested to see if like generations from now we have more international guys in the NFL.
I think so though, because honestly, Clip, like at our store now at Dr. we have the ability to do like supplement intakes and things of that nature. We have a medical side, and one of our newest clients, he's from London, and he is a huge American football fan. He said he played tight end. He played rugby, but he loves the tight end position. He was naming all these tight ends, and just hearing him talk about the sport and how it looks from over there in London, it does sound like we are kind of like heading in that direction of bringing the American football to, their culture and their culture trying to find ways on how to get over here to be able to play, because it just provides so much opportunity. And I think like once I saw that with him and talked to him about it, it made me think about how basketball also grew in that kind of way, really slow. But I'm sure when you see the NFL making moves like that, it's definitely a reason for it. And business is definitely at the top of the line whenever you're thinking about them playing so many overseas games.
And now I found him, and I can't say his name. It was the Mississippi State-Tennessee game. Seydou Traore, maybe? But he was a tight end for Mississippi State, had a big play in the Tennessee game the other night. 6'4", 230, 223 from London, England. So, we'll see more of that. And,
I can see that. I can see it happening. I mean, like I said, the NFL, those organizations, those type of sports leagues, they're probably 10 years ahead of the average consumer when it comes down to knowing, who to target or who that ideal customer could be. So seeing those overseas games, it's a method to the madness for sure.
I also love like dating back to Hakeem Olajuwon, but like all these great international basketball players played soccer, and I just try to imagine these 7-footers out there on the soccer field. But it's got to help with footwork and other stuff that you can incorporate into basketball, football, really any sport, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think they have major advantages when it comes down to those type of things because they're so fundamentally driven, and sometimes like here, we can kind of overlook the fundamentals just because it's at like every fingertip. You can just look at a highlight or whatever.
Right. Yep.
They are limited in what they can see. And like I said, it's sometimes it can make you skip steps. But yeah, I think they're way more fundamentally driven when it comes down to, sports over there for sure.
Aundrae, you mentioned the Jets. They take on the woeful Dolphins tonight. Somebody's got to win. Justin Fields back, so that's good for the Jets and for us watching the game. And then you got Bengals Broncos tonight. So not the most attractive Monday Night Football double dip. Anything you're looking at tonight? Any players you want to see tonight?
Yeah, I like the Broncos. I like Bo Nix. I like him and Sean Payton. That combination it's exciting to watch, and I love their receiving core. But I mean, like you said, with the Dolphins and the Jets, they're kind of like trying to figure it out right now. I don't know what's going to happen with those two teams, but the Bengals, they got two of my favorite players with Chase and Joe Burrow. So anytime, a good receiver is playing, I'm definitely watching. I'm looking at their route tree, what they do when they catch the ball. And also I love looking at like what they're wearing, their cleats and stuff like that. So I'll be tuning in for sure.
Tough with no Burrow for Cincinnati, and good grief, am I spoiled. I've watched, whether they're in a Redskins football team, Commanders jersey, I'll root for whoever's in that uniform. But without McLaurin and Jaden Daniels playing, I was kind of a spoiled brat yesterday. My attention span was off of it. Like I got spoiled with JD5 last year, so I need them back in the lineup quick, or my football year is not going to be fun.
No, I agree. I mean, if you're a fan, you feel the same way, no matter if you like the Redskins or not. Just his rookie year, it was just exciting, and then them getting the deal done with McLaurin out there. I want to definitely give them an opportunity to get back on the field because the season is so long. It might work in the Redskins' favor too. Like
maybe
you never know. You never know. But it's on a week-to-week basis. I want to see the top players out there for sure, just as a fan of the sport.
Aundrae, always enjoyed talking to you, man. We'll talk next week and talk more about Tulane. That's gonna be a big game, so we'll preview that one with you next week. But have a good week, and we'll talk again soon, man.
Hey, Cliff, good talking to you. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, there is Aundrae Allison joining us here on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a break. When we return, we got an awesome show coming up at 6 o'clock. Parker Bird with Jake Agnos. What is Jake Agnos doing back around? He'll tell you the exciting answer and talk about his career coming to an end, unfortunately, as well. Had some awful luck when it comes to injuries. Jake, top 5 all-time favorite baseball Pirate for me. I got that show coming up. Somebody asked us earlier, I think it was Kenny, what he thought, our thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime act. Former Braves closer John Rocker has given his thoughts. He says, Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl is a slap in the face to the American people. You agree, Jarrett? You on board?
You rocking with Rocker?
Hey, I'm off camera. Don't.
He said there's no reason such a patriotic event needs to be stained by a cross-dressing singer who hardly speaks English.
He's also Puerto Rican, which is part of the United States.
Those are John Rocker's views. We'll give our thoughts when we return after this.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Rhonda from Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Fall weather is coming and we're ready for some Pirate football. Russell's has a long history of dressing Pirate fans, both men and women. For the men, we offer both logoed and non-logoed from Peter Millar, Johnny O, and Smathers and Branson. Our ladies love Tyler Bowe, Emily McCarthy, and Never a Wallflower for game day. Join us in wishing the Pirates a healthy and successful season. And remember, for all your game day needs, shop Russell's in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is kicking off the fall with 0% financing offers. That's right, interest rates might be high elsewhere, but at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you can get 0% on Ram and Jeep. Enjoy 0% for 72 months on a new 2025 Ram truck and 0% for 60 months on a 26 Ram. Also, 0% on a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Come see us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This is
Brian Bailey, host of The Brian Bailey Show, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. And East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. They have one of the biggest used car inventories in eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at eastcarolinachrysler.dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you. Pirate Radio Live. Jamie said, Clip going down some roads today. I'm about to go down another one. I guess a reporter brought up to Jerry Jones the tie and said it's like there was a phrase, an old phrase, a tie is like kissing your sister. And I guess the thought there is, well, it's a kiss, but the bad news is you're kissing your sister. What part of that is good?
Getting some action.
Okay, there's the answer.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
So you see the positive in it then, Jerry?
No, I mean,
getting some action.
You said, like, hey, you're getting a kiss, but it's a family member. So
That was the thought of it. And then my question was, what is the good part of it? To which you responded,
getting some action.
Are you? Hopefully, you're answering that as to the old folks that came up with this phrase,
yes.
Not yourself.
No, I don't have a sister, so.
To which I was about
to go find her.
You gonna find your sister?
Let's go find your sister.
Let's go find your sister.
I guess my point was going to be, y'all old people were crazy back in the day.
Yeah,
unhinged
to come up with that phrase.
Well, I mean, you grow up on a farm,
right?
Next house is what, 2 miles away. You don't have a horse and buggy.
A matter of fact, that horse is looking kind of pretty.
Hey, that hog over there.
What a terrible phrase, though.
Oh man,
kissing your sister.
Well, it's like
and
your
Jerry
sister.
said something like, "Well, I've never kissed my sister. How is it?" You know, I guess picking on the reporter,
Jeez.
Which is pretty good. A line, I think. But anyway, I can't believe people are still using that phrase as if it's a thing. But somebody asked, Kenny asked about Bad Bunny performing again, folks. I know Bad Bunny is a WWE superstar.
Yeah, and he's pretty dang good at it.
I was going to say, I hate when they bring in these people to, like, these entertainers to do wrestling, but he was actually good.
Yeah.
And they even they did it, I guess, because they were going to do an event in Puerto Rico.
Which they did, and he main evented.
And he main evented and is like a hero there.
Yeah.
And so I guess they're going to get an entire country to tune into this halftime show. And again, the halftime show is not for me. It's for people like my wife who will not watch the game and flip over when halftime's on. I don't know if she's a Bad Bunny fan. I don't know Bad Bunny from Good Bunny or Bugs Bunny.
Well-behaved rabbit.
So my thought is I hope it's a good game and I'll watch that, but I don't care, nor will I watch Bad Bunny.
Yeah, my taste in music is very small. I like what I like, and those are the things that I like. But
Bad Bunny's not on the list.
It's not on the list, and I don't care. I'm not watching for the commercials. I'm not watching for the halftime show. I want to watch the two best teams in the NFL go at it to crown a champion.
Yeah.
If you're upset about the halftime show, guess what? There's other things on during the halftime show.
Yeah,
go to TV Land and watch the Andy Griffith reruns.
Well, you can go to YouTube and watch your favorite concert ever.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to watch.
Or you can watch like that Puppy Bowl thing that they do during the Super Bowl.
There's alternative Super Bowl halftime programming everywhere.
Yeah. You could go to the one from 32 years ago where Travis Tritt and Clint Black were doing it. Go watch the greatest Super Bowl halftime of all time.
Some say it peaked that year, Jared. Mm-hmm. If you're going to get WWE superstars, why not get R-Truth or Jeff Jarrett?
What's up? I'd get John Cena, man. He's got a platinum album.
Ugh. to. Travis Kelce for me. I was even thinking, so I've said my answer to who I would like there would be Foo Fighters. But even so, I wouldn't be like jacked up for it. I guess I'd watch it, but again, I don't think it's for 43-year-old men.
No.
Well,
it's for a younger
We had
audience.
this conversation back in February, the day after the Super Bowl. What artist from San Francisco should headline this Super Bowl? And I think we came up with like Metallica or something.
Oh, yeah, we looked up
Yeah.
artists from there.
Carlos Santana, get him.
Yeah, he's like 80 years old.
Man,
And plays
Bad Bunny's like 30-something. I mean,
You compare 30-somethings to 80-somethings?
Carlos Santana's still doing well, man.
Yeah.
Get Rob Thomas out there.
Smooth.
The guy from Nickelback, they have that song together. Steven Tyler.
Yeah. Hold on. Chandler, say something.
Yeah, I'm not excited about this halftime show. I'll watch because I've watched every single halftime show, but don't really care for it. Not excited about it, but I still watch because I usually watch.
Look at this
people.
photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Why don't we get him to do the halftime show?
But like last year, you had like the beef with Drake and Lamar, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, who cares? I mean,
I was just interested to see if he would call him out, and he did. So, but
Yeah, will Rey Mysterio go out there and fight Bad Bunny?
They're good buddies.
Not on Super Bowl Sunday. There's going to be a heel turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
The LWO.
I don't like that, too.
Yeah.
Let the NWO rest. We don't need the BWO, the LWO.
Yeah.
Matt said it's for people that don't watch football. Exactly. So.
And they want to get as many viewers as possible.
You know what I want to see?
That's how they do it.
You know what I want to watch in the Super Bowl?
Who?
Washington Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
God, what a dream. That's my dream. Chandler, you got to watch your team in the Super Bowl.
I did.
It wasn't that good.
No, it was boring, and it sucked because we saw high-powered offense all year long.
Yeah,
and I mean that was the two best defenses in the league. That was like the ultimate defensive Super Bowl, besides the Rams and the Patriots. But yeah, it was fun, but it was so nerve-wracking.
We got to see a crap Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Go off into the sunset.
I'm going to look. How many points do you think y'all averaged that year? I know you put a 40 spot on us, I want to say.
I'd probably say high 20s.
And we were pretty good that
I'd
year.
say 32 points per game.
We went to the playoffs.
Like 29.3.
Let's see. 2015 regular season. Where's points per? 2015 points per. Panthers number 1 with 31.3.
Wow.
Dang, I was close. Close.
And where was the Broncos?
Low.
Yeah. They probably had like 23.8.
Where are they? 22.2.
Yeah.
Close again.
Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, in my nightmares.
Coney Ely would have been the Super Bowl MVP.
Had an interception and 3 sacks.
Dang.
Yeah.
Jamie said, I saw The Who at the Saints-Colts Super Bowl. Great lip sync, but it was The Who. The Who's awesome.
Who?
Did you watch one of your Redskins Super Bowls?
I mean, I have a very somehow weird memory of me sitting in the living room watching the beginning of Broncos Redskins. Now, I don't know how that's possible. It would have been January of '88. I would have been 6 years old, but I swear I have that memory. But I definitely remember watching the Bills.
Who was the halftime show of that game?
I don't know if they even had halftime shows then. But I watched the Bills Redskins Super Bowl. I don't remember halftime. I mean, honestly, all I remember about that is the Redskins won and me and Chad Moore from the Chili Water Chat game playing John Elway quarterback on Nintendo.
We had Beyonce.
The girl from Destiny's Child?
Yes.
Huh.
Wife of Jay-Z.
Where were the other two?
Oh, yeah, that's long gone.
Was it in Houston?
No, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
And then it's 10 years this year since that, and it's in San Francisco again. 50
Wow.
Super Bowl 50 and 60 are in San Fran.
This is Super Bowl 60?
Yeah.
Man.
It's been 10 years since we watched that Super Bowl with the Panthers.
Super Bowl's older than this country.
Me and my stepson Todd went to a Hornets game the Saturday night before the Super Bowl, and people were jacked up.
Oh, yeah. Where did you watch the Super Bowl?
That one I watched at my house.
Man, I watched that at a buddy's house who had PSL tickets.
Last year was the first Super Bowl I watched in my house since that Panthers-Broncos Super Bowl.
Yeah. That that night made me question that if we ever make it to another Super Bowl, I don't know if I'm going to watch it with friends again.
Absolutely. If the Raiders are in a Super Bowl, I'm in a dark room.
I was so jacked up for that game, and I didn't want anybody to talk to me. I was I wasn't rude, like hateful, but I was just like very short answer with people. And
yeah,
man,
I had a girl that I went to high school with that was at the party, the get together, and she kept wanting to talk to me. I was like, please get away.
I watched the first half of Commanders Falcons winning your in playoff at the Buck, and I was like, I gotta go home. Watched the second half at home, and then I watched the Bucks win and the Lions playoff win at home, and it I'll have that memory forever. Some will say, didn't you don't you want to have that memory with other people? No,
absolutely not.
Watch
me myself going out yelling at my wife, not bad, but like, hey, we just did this. Terry.
Eagles. We watched the Eagles game at Tiebreakers.
What Eagles game?
The championship.
Who?
Were you there? I thought you were there.
No. And I don't know why you would bring that up. That was not a good game.
Oh, you were okay. Sorry.
You thought I watched the Eagles Commanders NFC Championship with you last year?
I swear I thought you were there, but
what was I doing?
We were eating wings. Cornell Powell was there because I thought maybe you guys were chopping it up.
No.
I apologize. I wish you were there.
Thanks. Mike P said last time my team was in the Super Bowl, my buddy just got engaged to, made us all go to a room, take a picture. I miss Hester taking the opening kickback.
Oh, no.
Never liked her. I was smoking a cigarette outside during that. I missed the opening kick.
Me too.
How old were you in 2006?
I was 5.
I'm a smoker.
Can't quit now.
Take a break, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live, free-flowing conversation on a Monday. Back with you after this.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. You do have a website that sort of combines your two dealerships. That is driveherenow.com. Talk about that.
Yeah, we created the driveherenow.com name to incorporate our whole organization. You go there and you can see logos for both our Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World's location. All our inventory is there to see for both locations.
driveherenow.com. One website, two outstanding dealerships. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Looking for something better than bottled water?
Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Yeah. Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
You gotta love the juice at Jersey Mike's. That zing of real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend is even better than the zing of a first kiss. No offense to Brenda DeMarche. It was a fine first smooch for me behind the bleachers. But there's nothing like when that zing of the juice hits your lips for the very first time. Years later, Brenda and I shared a Jersey Mike's sub with extra juice. We had a better time because neither of us had braces. Add a flavor zing with the juice. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
This is Coach Ruffin McNeil. And when you tune into Pirate Radio, I can't guarantee what's going to happen. So listen at your own risk, please.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Wings Over Greenville has been serving the best wings and chicken tenders since 1999, and now you can download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club. You can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And you can get free tenders just for signing up. Use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Jets and Dolphins have played some great Monday night games. They were just showing the Marino fake spike touchdown at the end of the game. And then I remember I was watching this. It was 2000, the Jumbo Elliott touchdown. Jets were down, I think it said 30-7.
23-7.
23-7?
That's what the TV just said.
And came back and won. Jumbo Elliott had a touchdown. John Hall kicked it to win at the end. But Antoine Staley, our buddy, is in Miami covering the game tonight, and took a picture of a banner. We got a plane banner flying around. Help wanted, new coach, new GM, new quarterback. So the folks,
that's over in Miami.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember the old banner days here in East Carolina.
Banner man.
Hey, you ought to touch base with young Joey. He's down in Miami too.
I talked to him the other day.
Are you going to a game or something?
I'm going to Ravens and Dolphins.
When?
Halloween.
In Miami?
In Miami.
All right. Y'all have the ability to fly a banner around your team. We just saw Shirley. Shirley, do you co-sign that banner for Miami?
Absolutely.
All right. What would your banner say, Jared?
In the misery.
What does that mean?
It means just whatever it takes. In the fold up shop, sell the team.
In the misery. I mean, that's very cryptic, but okay. Chandler? What would your banner say around the bank?
Something about David Tepper.
What was the record?
Charlotte does not deserve David Tepper, or something like that.
Well, that means David Tepper's really great.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, no. David Tepper does not deserve Charlotte.
Okay.
Or something.
I feel like
because you can just say fire Tepper, and that's just that's your standard banner.
All right. Charlotte does not deserve David Tepper.
I think I'm going to change mine to Mark Davis will not replace us, because it seems like they're bussing in a lot of these away fans.
Good grief, Chandler. This is worse than I thought. 37-83 since David Tepper bought the team.
We've had 7 head coaches.
No, yeah.
Including interims.
Not since 2018. Holy moly.
Let's go through it. All right. Rivera. Matt Rule.
Steve Wilkes. So we're counting interim, so.
Yeah. Chris Tabor.
Frank Reich.
Ugh. Canales.
There was a black guy on the staff that took over, and then Canales.
You don't even know his name?
No.
That's not good.
That black guy.
Mine would say.
I didn't say that. I said there was a black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard what you said.
Yeah, he just said that black guy. I didn't say that.
I guess Jaden, take my leg, or please be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have many complaints right now. Wear the old white uniforms every week.
Bring back the skins.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be nice, but it's a weird name.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird name. I hate it because I love the Redskins, but.
Oh, Perry Fool. He was the interim after Ron Rivera.
Who?
Perry Fuel.
Fuel. You call him Fool and Fuel.
Yeah.
Fool? Fool?
Yep, that's 7 since 2018.
Jamie's would say win one for Jim Irsay. Matt says, Tepper, please get handsy with an intern. We don't want to ruin somebody's mental state, but that would be good for Panthers fans if that could happen.
I mean, there's got to be a way where just he does something detrimental. You don't have to.
You'd wish one of these owners would be like, okay, I'm making money, but like this, they're not winning. I think for the betterment of the fans, I'm just going to get out of here.
It's the ego.
Yeah.
It's the ego. And like David Tepper, man, he's been successful at every single stop.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire. And he's not going to give up on this thing.
John Gruden.
Which, I mean, he got from hedge funding, and I think he was a minority owner of the Steelers. Like, I don't know if he had too much to say, but once he got his hands on the Panthers, man, that he hasn't got him off. So, and it's bad.
Dave Canales running out of excuses.
He's just,
yeah, I want to see who the candidates would be, because I'm thinking John Gruden. It's going to be a splash hire. Nick Saban back in the NFL.
We can talk about this when we get back from break, but I saw Dan Lanning is going to get a lot of buzz. Why on earth would you leave Oregon?
And we don't need to go the college route again.
Dude, Oregon's a better job than the Panthers. Oregon's a better job than a lot of teams in the NFL right now.
Well, I know. I'm saying, but like the last time we went the college route, it was Matt Rule who.
So this is 2022. This is when when Rule got fired, Sean. Is that right?
Yeah.
And here's some candidates. Steve Wilkes, Ben McAdoo. No, thank you. Pep Hamilton.
Molly's guy.
Ken Dorsey. D'Amico Ryans. That would have worked out.
D'Amico's where he's supposed to be, though.
Leslie Frazier. Yeah. Jim Caldwell, no.
Oh, come on.
He ended up being on our staff.
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton was he was in the mix a long time.
Brian Flores, who was too hot to touch then, I think.
Yeah.
Raheem Morris, Eric Bieniemy, Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn.
Man, I took him.
But there was another. Oh, Gerard Mayo was on that list too. Who did not work for the Patriots. Back to wrap it up after this.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. BankwithUnited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
When the truth matters, trust the professionals at Private Eyes. Founded in 1999 by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor, Private Eyes specializes in private investigations, executive protection, security, and threat detection services. From individuals, attorneys, and businesses, Private Eyes has the experience, resources, and state-of-the-art technology to uncover answers and protect what matters most. Private Eyes, professional, discreet, trusted. Call 866-774-3937.
Ahoy, home hunters! Ready to find the real treasure of Eastern North Carolina? At E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, our crew of expert agents will help you chart the course to your dream home without any rough waters.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just looking to drop anchor, we've got the map to real estate gold. E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, where X marks the spot, and every home is a hidden gem.
Visit encpiraterealty.com.
We close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Rock, call today. This is Bruce Bivens, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
It was a good day for the stock market to kick off the week. The Dow was up 68 points and closed at 46,316. The NASDAQ was up 107 points at 22,591. And the S&P was also up 17 points and closed at 6,661. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show.
All right. Some good news to end the show.
What do we got?
According to CBS Sports, the American Head Coach of the Week is Blake Harrell, and the American Coordinator of the Week is Josh Aldridge.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Blake Harrell is not on my biggest act of cowardice list of the week. That would go to James Franklin, who punted the ball from the Oregon 39-yard line. Ron Rivera gave him a standing ovation. The 39-yard line. And it wasn't 4th and 17. It was 4th and 9. I mean, are y'all with me there?
No, that's ridiculous.
39-yard line. You punt. And guess what? It was a touchback. Of course it was.
Yeah, just kick the field goal. Like, if you don't make it, you don't make it.
Go
for it. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
It's a 19-yard swing.
Yeah, when you punt in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's just not winning a big game or whatever. If you got a coach that punts it from the 39,
you're gonna lose.
In like a big moment too. Like, yeah. All right, good show, gentlemen.
Same to you guys.
Loser Monday for us.
Yeah.
Yep. It just feels like that, man. Dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
Let's bounce back this week, boys.
Big bounce back week. No Pirate football. Going to try to mix in some other sports. Going to try to talk some Pirate basketball, softball, maybe some baseball, other stuff this week. So working on some interviews there. We will talk to you Tuesday, 3 o'clock on Pirate Radio Live. Got a great edition of the Parker Bird Show with Jake Agnos coming up next. If you're listening live, stay tuned for that. For Shirley Rhodes, J-Bone, Chan Man, I am Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to